Valley, if you remember, all the way back in week 1, 29-28 in overtime. After that, they went on a tear, Adam, that I chuckle when I read this. They outscored opponents across a 6-game span, 215-48. So we'll see if Fairless's high-powered offense can get things rolling again. They are going to need it against a team like Poland Seminary.
Absolutely. When you're playing a team like Seminary, you're going to have to score it, and your defense is going to have to be bringing the A game for sure.
Adam, thank you so much for your time for Games Outside Z Country, our favorite segment. Hopefully we can keep this rolling along as much as possible into the playoffs. Look at what's happening around the state of Ohio. Also, a thank you to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for sponsoring this segment. Of course, we will be getting back to more breakdowns, more talk about some of our area football teams and what you can expect in week 1 of the playoffs leading up to tonight's kickoff. Don't go anywhere. High school sports live right here with Big Z Sports.
Don't touch that dial. The best coverage of high school sports will be right back.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our locations in downtown New Philadelphia or Sugar Creek, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, we'd like to wish all of the area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
With the colder fall weather here, that means deer are running all over roadways. If you have the misfortune of hitting a deer, the place to go is Gillen Body Shop in New Philadelphia. Gillen Body Shop and their 90-plus years of experience can get your vehicle back to you quickly and efficiently, and all repairs include a 100% lifetime guarantee. For any and all auto body work repairs to be done right the first time, get to Gillen Body Shop in New Philadelphia. Learn more about Gillen Body Shop when you find them on Facebook.
Are you putting your retirement savings in a 401k or IRA? Then I have one word of advice. Stop. Experts agree the 401k has been a dismal failure, and even the man who invented it now says it's a monster that should be destroyed. 401ks and IRAs have major dangers, including fees that gobble up 50% of your retirement savings over time. The government controls your money and changes the rules anytime they want, and it gets worse. History confirms we're past due for a major market crash that could wipe out 50% of your savings again. Now, a free report from Bank on Yourself reveals where the inventor of the 401k puts his money. You're 100% protected from crashes. There are no fee surprises. And you control your money, not the government. Plus, your withdrawals are tax-free, which protects your savings from being devoured by taxes that can only get more monstrous. So get your report now at freereportfast.com. That's freereportfast.com. freereportfast.com.
Busy schedule? Check out Benson's Heat and Eat section with a variety of entrees and sides for you to choose from. And don't forget, Monday through Friday from 4 to 6, Benson's culinary team prepares hot, made-from-scratch dinners, complete with garden salad and bread and butter. Just call ahead to order. For daily and weekly specials, visit bensonsmc.com. Follow them on Facebook or stop into the market. Benson's Market and Catering, 207 North Worcester Avenue in Dover.
This is the high school playoffs right here on 99.9 Z Country.
Welcome back into the final moments of the Wood Electric pregame show, and it is time to do our Benson's Market and Catering on North Worcester Avenue. Visit bensonsmc.com for our pick'ems list. Here we go, Nick McWilliams.
I'll go through the 10-0 sweeps first. Garraway Pirates, Ridgewood Generals, West Holmes Knights are all your 10-0 sweeps from our area teams. Tonight for Dover and St. Vincent-St. Mary, 9-1 advantage for Dover, only one to pick St. V, Adam Sweski. As for New Philadelphia and Hubbard, it's an 8-2 in favor of Hubbard, the only two to pick the Quakers, Adam and Ryan. As for Indian Valley and Philo, get this, Chris, 5-5 splits. So going to be very interesting there. Carrollton and Cambridge, 9-1 in favor of Carrollton. Only one to pick Cambridge, Ryan McClellan. Going down to Claymont, Newcomerstown, our final regular season game there. 7-3 in favor of the Mustangs. Only ones to pick the Trojans, yourself, Shannon Thomas, and Jay Caldwell. College football, 9-1 advantage for Ohio State. Only one to go with the Nittany Lions, Daniel Adams. As for the other college game, Michigan State, Michigan, 5-5 split. And for our professional games, 10-0 in favor of the Cincinnati Bengals, 7-3 in favor of the Browns. The only ones to pick the Steelers, Joe Geckler, Adam Sweski. and your resident Browns fan, myself.
Interesting. All right, guess what? It's time to head out to Crater Stadium and join Joe Geckler and Travis McClellan.
Welcome to the Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications play-by-play presentation of the high school football playoffs. Tonight, Kent State University at Tuscarawas and Parkway Quick Lane presents Week 1 playoff action as the Dover Crimson Tornadoes host Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Sammy Sue's Barbecue, Parkway Chrysler, Wood Electric, First National Bank of Denison, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, and Mac and Turf Realty. Now, let's head to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio with Joe Geckler, Travis McClelland, and Adam Saweski.
Welcome into Week 1 of the high school football playoffs, Division III, Region 9, between the 9-0 Dover Tornadoes and the 4-6 Akron St. Vincent St. Mary Fighting Irish. Joe Geckler, Travis McClellan, Adam Saweski on the sidelines tonight here from Crater Stadium. And Travis will bring you in and talk about the Dover Tornadoes. They are 9-0, coming off a 24-7 win over the New Philadelphia Quakers last week. But their schedule, Travis, if you look at it, Strongsville they beat, Canfield they beat, Steubenville, and Akron East, all very quality wins.
Yeah, they did, and in New Philadelphia, you name 5 or 6 playoff teams in their schedule. And Coach If, knowing him, that's what they do. He believes that iron sharpens iron. He schedules that tough schedule to get you ready for Week 11 and beyond.
And if you look at the schedule for the Akron St. Vincent St. Mary Fighting Irish, they are 4-6 on the year. They're 4 wins. Wadsworth, Worcester, Sandusky, and Ursuline. They've lost 3 straight, though. Hoban, Hartley, and Wash Jesuit.
Yeah, they did, but they played a brutal schedule. Yeah. Early in the year, they lost to Aurora, who was averaging like 43 a game. They lost to Barberton, who's 9-1 in Division II and is a 3 seed. And then you heard about Murderers Row there at the end of the season. Akron Hoban's only won the title in Division II the last 2 or 3 years. Hartley's always very good. Walsh Jesuit is also 8-2. So they've run through the gamut, too, have the Irish.
It's going to be a fun matchup here. The rain is looking like it's going to stop. It was a little light rain here before kickoff. At about 6:40 it started, and it looks like it's letting up a little bit. But as you can hear the Dover band coming onto the field, and, of course, the teams will follow shortly after that. But we are about 15 minutes from kickoff here of the Division III Region 9 first-round playoff game, again, between the Dover Tornadoes and Akron St. Vincent St. Mary Fighting Irish. We're going to take a break, come back, and talk with Akron St. Vincent St. Mary head football coach Bobby Nickel after this. You listen to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
Hey there, sports fans. When it comes to taking care of the vehicle that transports your team, you expect it to be done with speed and accuracy. This is Phil Miller from the Parkway Quick Lane. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my team at Parkway Quick Lane deliver you the winning combination to keep your vehicle on the road and safe. If your vehicle needs to get off the sideline and back in the game, visit the Parkway Quick Lane for your next service appointment.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hey there, sports fans. When it comes to taking care of the vehicle that transports your team, you expect it to be done with speed and accuracy. This is Phil Miller from the Parkway Quick Lane. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my team at Parkway Quick Lane deliver you the winning combination to keep your vehicle on the road and safe. If your vehicle needs to get off the sideline and back in the game, visit the Parkway Quick Lane for your next service appointment.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the huddle with Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary head coach Bobby Nickel, presented by Sammy Sue's Barbecue here in Dover. Coach, the Fighting Irish finished the regular season at 4-6, a very tough and challenging schedule. Talk to us about your regular season and how you feel it went for you.
Yeah, obviously it was a little bit of an up and down season. We like any year, we're always going to have a challenging schedule, and those are the expectations here, especially being an independent, being a parochial school. We know that we're going to have a challenge each and every week. So, the one thing that we just had to maintain, our numbers right now, we've had about 55 to 60 varsity guys. So it was maintaining injuries throughout the year, and that's one thing we definitely had to fight through week by week, especially, with the grueling physicality of some of our games. We're just trying to keep our guys healthy, keep our guys going, and pointed in the right direction. We hit a lull a little bit early in the season, and then obviously late in the season had a couple of hiccups as well. So now we're just trying to get focused on a new season and getting ready to go for tonight.
Coach, you did talk about your tough physical schedule. Does that prepare you for a good playoff run?
I think, we play a very diverse schedule, so we see a little bit of everything, whether it's Division II opponents, Division III opponents, teams that throw the ball, teams that have 90, 100 guys on their sideline. It gives us a little bit of everything. So I think we come in every year to the second season, just understanding that, we've went through a lot of the bumps and bruises of the year, and we've seen a lot. And, like anything, your Week 11 opponent's always going to be different than every other week that you play. So you just got to maintain your focus on Week 11, and the rest of the 10 weeks before it, you're moving on from it.
Coach, offensively, the running game is the key to that side of the ball. Talk about your offense.
Yeah, we've kind of put our hat in running a power scheme for the most part. George Lindberger, he's a guy that started for us as a freshman at fullback, and now he's been a 3-year starter at tailback for us. So we know what we're going to get out of George. He's a bruiser. So, kind of a lot of ISO, gap power scheme. We're not going to be pretty and get out and spread and throw the ball around. That's just not who.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Since the inception of the Times Reporter Best of the Best campaign, you have voted us the best real estate company in Tuscarawas County. Hi, I'm Jan McInturf, and I want to thank you for your continued support. We think Tuscarawas County is the best place to live, work, and play, and the McInturf team of realtors are committed to making sure you are satisfied with your home buying and selling experience. If a new home is in your plans, make the call to McInturf Realty and find out why our clients think we're the best. Online at McInturfRealty.net or call 330-364-SOLD.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our locations in downtown New Philadelphia or Sugar Creek, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, we'd like to wish all of the area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
Welcome back to Dover's Crater Stadium. You're listening to the Wood Electric pregame show. Travis McClellan in the huddle with Dover head coach Dan F., presented by Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover. Coach, you've had a very successful season. Talk about your season so far.
Well, our kids played extremely hard. Defensively, we played very well, and offensively, we ran the ball a lot. And we kind of married the offense and defense a little bit better maybe in years in the past, in the sense that we ran the clock a little bit, kept their offense off the field. And when their offense got on the field, we played solid defense. So through the first 9 weeks, our kids played extremely well.
Coach, this is your 27th season on the Tornado sideline. Let's talk about what maybe something you learned through the season that you didn't actually know in camp coming in.
Well, I think we're always hopeful that we're going to get senior leadership, and I think we're a player-led team now, and I think that's always the goal every year. We coach. I don't know how many years we get that actually, but I think we're a player-led team, and that didn't surprise me. But it's been obviously a good thing to have happen.
Coach, you're playing in the friendly confines of Crater Stadium. How does having home field advantage, especially in the playoffs, work for you?
Well, we've been in rhythm for a long time now because we've had several home games, so the kids know the rhythm weekly as to when we come in, when we have our individual kicking meetings and individual offense defensive meetings, stuff like that. So from that standpoint, the familiarity and the rhythm has been good.
Coach, St. Vincent-St. Mary is a very good football team, especially for a 15th seed. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from here tonight?
Well, they're physically they resemble Strongsville. I mean, they've got big kids, they've got fast kids. They play a very difficult schedule. So they're 15th seed in name only, and we got our hands full this evening, obviously, and hopefully we continue to play the way we play. We got to stop their run, and they do have some really capable receivers and a good quarterback. But if you don't stop their run, you're going to have a hard time.
Coach, you talked about the Irish strength in their schedule. So how does your challenging schedule prepare you for Week 11 and beyond?
Well, I think we've seen teams like them before. Like I said, I alluded to Strongsville. Cantfield's a good football team. Steubenville's a good football team. Philly's a good football team. So, we've played several of those teams. Akron East, a very physical team. So hopefully our kids are used to that and know what to anticipate, what to expect this evening.
Finally, Coach, what has to happen here tonight for your Tornadoes to win and advance to the second round of the playoffs?
Well, we've got to stop their run, and we've got to be able to run the ball. And we can't give up big plays. They have big play capabilities with some of the speed they put on the field, so we can't give up big plays, and we got to be able to keep the ball away from a little bit and rest our defense.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you, Travis.
You've been in the huddle with Dover head coach Dan If, presented by Sammy Sue's Barbecue in Dover. Coming up, we will have starting lineups and kickoff. You're listening to high school football playoffs right here on Z Country 99.9.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Busy schedule? Check out Benson's Heat and Eat section with a variety of entrees and sides for you to choose from. And don't forget, Monday through Friday from 4 to 6, Benson's culinary team prepares hot, made-from-scratch dinners, complete with garden salad and bread and butter. Just call ahead to order. For daily and weekly specials, visit bensonsmc.com. Follow them on Facebook or stop into the market. Benson's Market and Catering, 207 North Worcester Avenue in Dover.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Every sports fan enjoys seeing that big collision on the football field. But what's not so enjoyable is when your vehicle is involved in a collision or an automobile accident. That's where Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia can help. Gillen Body Shop offers an experienced staff that does the job right the first time and backs all their work with a 100% guarantee on all completed repairs. When unpredictable repairs from an auto accident are needed, make the right choice and contact Gillen Body Shop. Gillen Body Shop. Find them on Facebook or stop by Cary Avenue in New Philly.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. Hi, I'm Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call 330-795-0334.
Looking for a new place to grab a meal and relax? Crocker's Bar and Grill is the place to be for great food and fun. Crocker's is more than just ordinary bar food. Open 7 days a week, featuring great lunches starting at only $6 and a great dinner menu for dine-in or carry-out. Be sure to like Crocker's on Facebook for weekly specials, plus catch all the big college and pro games on the flat screens, and weekend deals on pizza and wings. Wear your orange and brown on Sundays for Browns pregame, including food and drink specials. Football season is the best time to stop into Crocker's Bar and Grill in Dover.
Here in about a minute or so, we're going to kick off right about 7 o'clock here at Crater Stadium. The Dover Tornadoes and the Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish, or I may refer to them tonight once in a while as the Fighting LeBrons, and we may see that tonight. But it's going to be a nice game here tonight, Travis. The rain has stopped. The crowd is starting to fill in. Nice crowd here. St. V brought with them. Dover side is filling in quite nicely, and it looks like we're going to go over the starting lineups, and we will talk about the Dover starting lineups and, of course, the defense for the Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish. You have the defense.
Starting up front tonight for the Irish, number 14, Ryan Price. He's 5'10", 180 and a junior. At the other defensive end, number 9, Joe Colby. He's 6'1", 200 and a senior. The two defensive tackles tonight, he's 6'2", 230 and a junior. He wears 71, Bryson Getz. And the other defensive tackle, he's 6'2", 290 and a senior, number 52, David Robinson. Starting at corners tonight, he's 5'9", 160 and a sophomore, number 17, Kai White. And number 15 on the other side, Sean Lodge. He's 6'1", 165 and a senior. The linebacker tonight, number 25, Luke Shenago. He's 5'11", 180 and a junior. The other outside backer, number 11, Charles Gordon, 6'3", 175, sophomore. The man in the middle, number 33, Nick Gage. He's a 5'11", 210-pound junior. And the safeties, number 8, Jason Anderson, and number 4, Terrell Hobson for the Irish.
The Irish have it teed up at the 40-yard line. Nick Bertolini, the kicker for the St. V Fighting Irish, has his toe into it, and it's a high end over and kick, fielded at about the 6-yard line by Mitchell Martin. He drops it on the field, and he breaks out of one tackle up here to the 20 to the 25, where he is tripped up just past the 25-yard line by Connor McGarry. Nice return, though.
Nice return there by McGarry. He dropped the football, picked it up, got it out there, kicking there in the corner, Joe, trying to hem him in. Dover's going to have the ball, first down and 10, right about the 30-yard line.
Starting lineup for the Dover Tornadoes up front, Mikey Beal, number 76. He's at left tackle, 6'4", 215, and a senior. At left guard, number 67, Ryan McVicker, 6'1", 270, and a senior. At center, Tyler Little, 6'1", 185, and a senior. He wears number 54. Simon Lorenz, 6'3", 265, and a sophomore. And Jackson Lurie, 6'2", 270, and a sophomore. I'll get to the rest of them in just a minute. Come out in a shotgun formation. Two receivers, one split on each side. McGarry in the backfield. The hand is to McGarry off the right side. Makes one guy miss and gets past the line of scrimmage, out past the 30-yard line to about the 31.
Hey, good pickup there on first down for the Tornadoes. What you're going to see is two guys run the ball at each other. Really, you're going to see two sledgehammers smashing each other here tonight, Joe.
Of course, at quarterback, number 7, T.C. Malk, 6'1", 170, and a senior. He'll rotate time with number 17, Aiden Hall, 6'3", 170. And a senior. Number 32, Connor McGarry at tailback, 5'8", 185, and a senior. And, of course, you'll see Mitchell Martin as well at tailback. Joey Farthing, Tyler Stevenson, Jake Jones all in at wide receiver. You got a trips receivers to the far side. And now we're going to have a flag on the field as we're going to saw offsides on the defense for the St. V Fighting Irish. So that's going to move them ahead about 5 yards, bring up a second down. It's going to be a second and short now.
Lining up in the neutral zone there. The Irish sitting in there in their 40 defense. One of the D linemen line up across the football there. Free 5 yards for the Tornadoes. As we talked in the pregame, penalties and turnovers have hurt the Irish this year.
Not a good way to start the first quarter. 11-13 to go here in the first quarter. No score. 2nd and 3 from their own 36-yard line. They come out in a shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the far side as number 81, David Denny, goes in motion here to the near side. The give is to McGarry, and he gets met in the backfield by a couple of defenders for St. V, and that's going to be a loss on the play for the Dover Tornadoes. Looks like David Robinson was in there on the stop.
The big man Robinson, the defensive tackle, angles in there, gets McGarry in the backfield before he gets going. Right there, the Irish backed up. They were in quarters coverage, so if they're going to throw here, watch them.
Looks like it's 3rd down and about 5 as they're calling it here from their own 34-yard line. You have trips receivers here to the near side and 2 receivers on the far side. Shotgun formation, T.C. Malk at quarterback. He takes a snap, looking, pump fakes, fires over to the far side. He has a receiver. And the defender gets there at about the same time, intended for number 14, Jake Jones. It falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You're going to see the punt here on the Tornadoes. Big stop out of the Irish. They're going to get the ball. Lucas Lane, the kicker for the Tornadoes, he's a 180-pound junior. He's really going to have to flip the field here for the Tornadoes.
Number 15, Sean Lodge on deep back to return this kick for the St. V Fighting Irish. Of course, back deep to punt the football away is going to be Lucas Lane. He gets a high end over and kick, but it's going to be very short. It's going to bounce, and it's going to take a St. V bounce back into Dover territory where Connor McGarry downs it at about the Dover 45-yard line. Very short punt.
Very short punt. It had the height, Joe, but didn't have the distance. The Irish are going to start in Dover territory right about the 40-yard line. Not very optimal for Coach If's troops.
So looking at the starting offense for the St. V Fighting Irish at quarterback, number 10, Nathan Lynn, 6'1", 190, and a junior. Number 36, George Lindberger. He is 5'10", 210, and a senior. Nick Gage at fullback. He's also 5'11" and 210 and a junior. Sean Lodge at wide receiver. Terrell Hobson at wide receiver as well. They come out in an I formation. Lentz under center. The handoff is to Lindberger. He's off the left side of that offensive line. Gets out past the 40 to about the 39-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down.
They're just running the football right off tackle there, Joe. Dover walked the strong safety up on there to kind of make a de facto 50, but Irish are going to pound the football. They just run it off tackle there. Big pickup on 1st down.
Speaking of big, the Fighting Irish are big up front. Tarek Montgomery, he's 6'5", 300, and a senior. Riley Diefenball is 6'1", 275, and a junior. Their center, Andy Vanskoy, 5'10", 250, and a sophomore. This time they come out in a shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers. He has a wide receiver over on the far sideline, and he connects, Lenz.
Ball out.
And it looks like there's going to be a fumble on the field. It looks like the Dover Tornadoes are going to recover it, and they do back at their 20-yard line. First turnover of the football game.
What they did is they ran a little stop route. We were in a soft zone. Dover was in a soft zone, just a stop route. But Gunnar Stutzman, the outside backer, number 5, comes out and rips it out. First down, Tornadoes.
So it's going to be first down, Tornadoes at the 18-yard line, deep in their own territory. Let's head down to the sidelines and talk with Adam Saweski. Adam, first big turnover of the night. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Crockers.
Yeah, after a slow start for the Tornadoes, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Force that turnover, get the ball back. The Tornadoes can try to score here on the second possession.
And that's Adam Saweski on the sidelines. The Tornadoes come out this time. Looks like Aiden Hall at quarterback. The give is to Mitchell Martin off the right side. He makes one guy miss, gets away, and he gets out past the 25-yard line, shoved forward close to the 30-yard line. Going to be down at the 28-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and short.
Coach If, they ran a little dart there, but Coach If staying on schedule. First series McGarry, second series Martin. He's a little speedster. He gets outside. It might be 6 points.
The quarterback and running back tandem is Aiden Hall, 6'3", 170, and a senior. He wears number 17. Mitchell Martin, number 22 at tailback. And it looks like there was a penalty on the field as well. Looks like a chop block maybe on the defense, so that's going to be a first down for the Dover Tornadoes at Adams board first down. That's going to move them ahead. What is that, 15 yards?
That's going to be the 15er. That's going to be a big one. And you look at the field position there, and that moves Dover up closer to midfield. They get the first down, and they move the chains. They're getting started. They open up the playbook here in this area of the field.
So they open up the playbook. They come out in shotgun formation again for the Tornadoes. You have Jake Jones and Joey Farthing split here to the near side. On the far side, Matthew Dumermuth. Dumermuth here on the near side, and looks like Farthing on the far side as they move the ball up closer to the 45-yard line, about the 43-yard line for the Dover Tornadoes. Aiden Hall still at quarterback. Mitchell Martin at the tailback. A shotgun formation. Martin to the left of Aiden Hall as Denny goes in motion to the far side. Takes a snap, does Hall. He gives it to Martin off the right side. He's met at that line of scrimmage and maybe picks up one. It's going to bring up second down.
Dover pulling both guards there and getting Martin up behind it. The defensive line, Robinson and Getz there getting heel depth and getting down the line of scrimmage, made the play.
9:02 to go here in the first quarter. No score between Dover and St. V in Division III, Region 9 playoff football. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country. Joe Geckler, Travis McClellan, and Adam Soweski on the sidelines tonight for us here at Crater Stadium. Shotgun formation again. Mitchell Martin to the left of Aiden Hall. Two receivers split here to the near side, Farthing and Jake Jones. Again to Mitchell. He's up the middle, out here to the 40. It's going to be a foot race out to the 30. Makes one guy miss, and he finally gets shoved out of bounds close to the 20-yard line. Nice run for Mitchell Martin.
Pulling Denny from the left side to the right side on the dart. He gets the seal. Mitchell cuts up inside his butt, gets to the sideline. Big yards there for Mitchell Martin, the junior.
Huge gain for Mitchell Martin on the play. Going to be another Adams board first down for the Dover Tornadoes. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at the St. V 21-yard line, just outside the Little Caesars red zone.
Just outside the red zone, and they're inching closer to a Lucas Lane field goal range if things better here, but the Tornadoes want 6, and we'll see if we get McGarry back in the game at some point.
Looks like Mitchell Martin still back there with Aiden Hall, two receivers, one on each side of the field, Jones and Farthing. Farthing here on the near side. The give is to Martin again off the right side. Of penalty flag comes in from the side judge. We'll see what that's going to be. And it's they're talking about it on the field, but nice little run there. Pick up about 4 yards, but not sure the penalty.
Going to be hands to the face, it looks like, Joe.
It's going to be hands to the face. And see if it's going to be probably hands to the face against St. V, the way they're reacting. We'll see what they call here as they continue to talk about it. Wow. Going to be on 74 for St. V.
That's going to be the senior Tyreek Montgomery there. He's 6'5", 305 and a senior.
So that's going to be they're going to call that a 15-yarder since they were outside of the 20 all the way down to the 8. It's going to be 1st and goal now at the 8-yard line for the Dover Tornadoes with 8:25 to go here in the first quarter. No score between Dover and St. Vincent-St. Mary. Shotgun formation. Aiden Hall in there with Mitchell Martin. Two receivers split here to the near side. They're going to give it to Martin off the left side. He's going to fight out of a tackle, get up to the line of scrimmage, and then driven down at about the 9-yard line. They drove him backwards to the 9-yard line. Looks like a loss on the play, going to bring up second down.
Dover pulls the right guard, Simon Lorenz there, number 58, and the left guard, number 67, Ryan McVicker. And Martin tries to fit up inside there. The defense said, not this time.
8:02 to go here in the first quarter. No score between Dover and St. Vincent-St. Mary. 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line for the Dover Tornadoes. Aiden Hall at quarterback, Mitchell Martin in at tailback. We have three receivers now split here to the near side, as of course Farthing, Jones, and Stevenson here on the near side. The fake, this don't know, they do give it to Martin off the right side as Aiden Hall carried out the fake. And it's going to take it down close to the 6-yard line, maybe a pickup of 3, brings up 3rd and goal.
Left guard, and in the wing back there, Denny, the tight end, pulling over to the right. Martin fit him up inside him. Little dart play there. It's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 7. The Tornadoes might have to open up might see the first pass here today, Joe.
Let's see what happens. They do have it 3rd and goal from the St. V 7-yard line inside the Little Caesars red zone. No score at Crater Stadium in the first quarter. 7:08 to go between Dover and St. Vincent-St. Mary. Shotgun formation. Two receivers go to the far side with Dumermuth and Jake Jones. Are going to isolate Joey Farthing here on the near side. And we have a timeout on the field, a Kaufman Realty timeout. We'll take it with them back to Crater Stadium after this. You're listening to High School Sports and the high school football playoffs right here on Z Country 99.9.
The Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Services Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll Counties is an agency established for the purpose of planning, funding, monitoring, and evaluating contracted mental health, alcohol, and drug treatment services. Services across 4 local agencies are available for county residents regardless of ability to pay. Mental health and physical health are connected, and taking care of both is a requirement for your well-being. Go to adamhtc.org for more information. Adams Board, supporting your journey to wellness.
On 99.9 Z Country.
Back out here at Crater Stadium, 6:58 to go, first quarter. Dover comes out of the timeout in a shotgun, third and goal from their from the St. V 7-yard line. The near side, and Farthing split on the far side with Aiden Hall at quarterback with Mitchell Martin to his right. The fake is to Martin. He has a receiver open. He fires over across here. Touchdown, Dover from the 7-yard line. Number 14, Jake Jones on a 7-yard touchdown reception from the arm of Aiden Hall.
Almost a little delay there, Joe. What you're doing is you're getting all the momentum, all the receivers going right to the Dover sideline, and Jake Jones hangs out, gets open a little cut. Touchdown, Tornadoes. Gets on the board first.
With 6:52 to go here in the first quarter, the Dover Tornadoes score on a 7-yard touchdown pass from Aiden Hall to Jake Jones with the extra point pending from Lucas Lane. They lead currently 6-0. Big score for the Tornadoes here midway through the first quarter. A quick roaming agency scoreboard update. West Holmes up on Southview 7-0. Aurora up on Ravenna 7-0. Poland Seminary up on Fairless 7-0 as well. Jake Jones, the holder for the Dover Tornadoes. Lucas Lane, the kicker, the left-footed kicker. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good, and the lead is now 7-0. The Dover Tornadoes over St. Vincent-St. Mary. We're going to take a timeout, a Kaufman Realty timeout. We'll take it with them, and we will be back here to Crater Stadium after this. You're listening to high school football right here on Z Country 99.9.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Looking for a quick and affordable lunch that's ready when you are? Try the lunch combo at Little Caesars Pizza. For just $5, you'll get half of a deep dish pepperoni and cheese pizza, plus a 20-ounce Pepsi product. This tasty $5 combo is available daily, 11 until 2. And if you miss lunch, you can still take home the deep dish Little Caesars Pizza all day, every day for only $8. Big taste, small price.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue, New Philadelphia.
Back to the field with Joe Geckler and Travis McClelland.
Back out here at Crater Stadium, 6:52 to go here in the first quarter. Dover 7, St. Vincent, St. Mary nothing. It was Aiden Hall to Jake Jones on a 7-yard touchdown pass. The point after was good from Lucas Lane. Now the Dover Tornadoes have it teed up at the 40-yard line. Lucas Lane to kick it off to St. Vincent St. Mary. You do a high end over end short kick fielded by an up man and dropped to the turf here at Crater Stadium. As their returner brings it here to the near side, breaks out of one tackle at the 40, and he gets very close to the 45-yard line. That's where they're going to start out at the 1st and 10 at their 44-yard line.
D'Anthony Kelker, the number 2, returning for the Irish, and number 11 and number 21 on the tackle for Dover. That's Zane Connor and Troy Thompson there on the tackle for the Tornadoes. Good starting position. Lucas Lane got that short run-up, Joe. They weren't trying to kick it deep to the athletes. They're keeping it short, and they're going to trust their defense.
A lot of speed, and in the return game for Akron St. Vincent St. Mary, they kick it short and make them return it with one of their up men. Now they come back out. Nathan Lenz at quarterback. Of course, George Lindberger at tailback. Dick Gage at fullback. Offset eye with one wide receiver split here to the near side. They're going to give it to Lindberger. He's off the right side, and he's going to be stopped at about the line of scrimmage. Maybe fell forward for 1 yard.
Number 58 there for the Tornadoes on the tackle. That's Simon Lorenz. The sophomores really played well. That defensive line is the strength for the Tornadoes. They showed up big there.
2nd down and 9. They do give them 1 yard from Lindberger. They come out now this time in a shotgun formation. As it looks like Markel Carter is in at quarterback now for St. V with Lindberger to his right. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, fires over the middle, and it's almost intercepted by number 10, Tyler Stevenson. And just out of his reach, it's going to bring up 3rd down for St. V.
They had the tight end, Michael Eckhoff, there for open. The tight end, 6'3", 215-pound senior. He was open, just overthrown. Tyler Stevenson was a fingertip away from picking that off.
3rd down and 8 now from their own 46-yard line. 6:10 to go here, first quarter. Dover 7, St. V nothing. As Markel Carter still in at quarterback for St. V. George Lindberger at tailback. Markel Carter, 5'9", 140-pound sophomore quarterback for St. V. 2 receivers split to the far side, 2 here on the near side, shotgun formation, getting pressure, and he gets the ball away, and it is caught on the sidelines by number 88, Mikey Eichhoff, the tight end, and that's going to be enough for an Adams board 1st down.
That's the big play there for the Irish. They don't like to throw, but when they do, it's effective. They got the big tight end right down the sideline, 1st down Irish.
6:03 to go here. First quarter, 7-0 Dover. As St. V moving the ball into Dover territory, just short of the Dover 40 at the 41-yard line. They come back out now in an I formation. A receiver split here to the near side, which is Sean Lodge. Carter still in at quarterback with Gage and Lindberger in the backfield. The hand is to Lindberger off the right side. He gets tripped up at the line of scrimmage and falls forward past the 40-yard line to about the 38-yard line. Pick up of about 3.
Just a little dive there for the Irish. What Dover's doing, Brett DeVault, the junior outside linebacker, 56, is walking up on the line of scrimmage to sort of make it a de facto 50. What they're trying to do is keep the offensive line getting to the second level there and getting blocks on the linebackers and really stop this vaunted rushing attack by the Irish.
Terrell Hobson checks in the game for St. V, but he goes split here to the near side as Sean Lodge goes to the far side. Shotgun formation for Mikhail Carter, Gage, and Lindberger in the backfield as Lodge comes in motion. They're going to hand it off to number 2, and he is going to be dropped in the backfield. And number 2 for the is going to be DeAnthony Keller, going to be dropped in the backfield by the Dover Tornadoes for a big loss.
Great. Dover's just a plain read and react defense there. McGarry, the front side linebacker, saw his guard pull, so he's downhill C-gap right now and meets him in the backfield for the big stop.
Third down now for the St. V Fighting Irish. 3rd and 7 at the Dover 38-yard line. 3rd and 7. As they said, he lost a couple of yards on that play. Again, shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield with quarterback Markel Carter. Takes a snap, looking, gets pressure, fires it over to the far side, has a receiver, and it's almost intercepted by the Dover defender. And it looks like it was number 10, Tyler Stevenson, in on the coverage, almost had his second interception of the drive.
By that play, you thought maybe they weren't going to go 4 downs and punt, but that ball was in the air a long time, Joe. If you're Keith Wakefield and his defense, you'd like to see that picked off. The ball floated a little bit there. Luckily for the Irish, it hit on them out of bounds, and they're going to punt and play field position. I was surprised by that.
The flags at the top of the goalpost here at the west end of the field are standing pretty much straight out, blowing the wind's kind of blowing east to west as St. V gets the punt away. It's a horrible punt, and it goes out of bounds just inside the 20, just before the 20-yard line. They're going to call it about the 22-yard line. That's where Dover's going to take over.
Dover's going to take over. They had the lead last time, and we saw Hall and Mitchell Martin take them down the field. Dover's going to do what Dover does, and you're going to see Malk and McGarry back there this time and see what they can do offensively.
Let's head to the sidelines now and talk with Adam Saweski. Adam, a nice defensive stand there for the Dover Tornadoes.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I mean, the Tornadoes are starting to look comfortable. They're starting to swarm the ball as we've seen them do all year. That's a scary situation for the Irish.
So the Dover Tornadoes now come out on offense. T.C. Malk at quarterback. Connor McGarry back in there. Malk's going to keep it over on the far side. We do have a flag on the field as Malk gets out past the 30 to about the 31-yard line, but we do have a flag. And it looks like it's going to go against the Dover Tornadoes.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a hold where they throw it, Joe, but they like to run that quarterback that gives you the back as the extra blocker. It's just a math problem. You're trying to outnumber them and get to the corner. They did. Got a big game, but the flag's going to hurt them and back them up.
A real quick Romig Agency scoreboard. New Philadelphia, no score in the first with Hubbard. West Holmes up on Southview 13-0. Carrollton, Cambridge, no score. Philo up on Indian Valley 6-0. Aurora is beating Ravenna 14-0. Poland Seminary up on Fairless 14-0. And, of course, we have games tomorrow night as well. Buckeye Local, they travel to the Hill in Sugar Creek to take on the Garraway Pirates. Bishop Ready travels to West Lafayette to take on the Ridgewood Generals. Sandy Valley, they travel to Garrettsfield, Garfield, and Conotton Valley, they'll be at Waterford. 1st and 15 now with 4:26 to go here. First quarter, Dover leads 7-0 as McGarry goes in motion. A little pop pass to McGarry off the right side, cuts across the offensive line and gets out past the 20, close to the 20-yard line. They're going to say he got back to about the 18-yard line, 19-yard line. Pickup of about 1, still going to be 2nd and long.
Dover was in the spread there, but they were in a little stack, and what they did is ran the jet there, got it to McGarry, tried to get the corner and outnumber them, but they lose a couple yards. They're backed up now with the penalty of that loss of yardage. The Tornadoes are back in the shadow of their own goal line.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Dover 2nd and 14 from their own 18-yard line. You have 3 wide receivers split here to the near side, 2 on the far side. T.C. Malk at quarterback as Dumermuth goes in motion here to the near side. Malk takes it on a draw over here past the 25 out to the 30-yard line. And they're going to say he went down just past the 25-yard line where he touched down at about the 26-yard line. It's going to bring up third down.
Spread him out. Malk takes it up, and he's very shifty, Joe. He usually doesn't take a direct shot. He jumps in and out, nice little jump cuts. He picked up half the yardage. That gives him a chance here on third and medium.
7-0 here in the first quarter. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Dover leads St. Vincent-St. Mary of Akron, the Fighting LeBrons, as they are here at Crater Stadium, Division III, Region 9, first-round playoffs, Week 11 of high school football. Nothing better than Week 11. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers here on the near side. This time Farthing comes in motion. They're going to pitch it out to him on the swing pass. He breaks out of one tackle, and then they're going to have flags coming in from 17 different officials. I think every flag that the officials have were thrown on that. It looks like there'll be a block in the back.
Really a block in the back, and I think they'll decline here and take the result of the play. Farthing come, they hit that little bubble, almost got picked off there, but they get him down, a little block in the back by number 10, Tyler Stevenson. They're going to decline. It's going to be fourth down for Dover.
Fourth down for Dover, going to bring on the punting unit, Lucas Lane, in to punt, the 6'3", 180-pound junior for the Dover Tornadoes. 2:52 to go here, first quarter. Dover leads 7-0. Lucas Lane will be his feet planted on his own 11-yard line, and back deep to return is Sean Lodge for the Akron St. Vincent St. Mary Fighting Irish. See if we can get a better punt than the first time from Lucas Lane. Cold night here at Crater Stadium. Left-footed kicker, and it got blocked, and it's going to go through the end zone for a safety for St. Vincent St. Mary. And the punt got black. Slow developing punt, Travis.
It was a slow developing punt, and that speed coming off the corner, he blocked it right off the foot of Lane. It goes in and out of the end zone.
And it's going to be a safety for St. Vincent St. Mary. And the officials are talking about it here on the field. Let's see what the call is. Looks like there was a flag maybe on the field. So he's just calling a safety on the field, which we knew already. The ball went out of the end zone for a safety after St. V blocked it. And now St. V gets the football back.
Dover's going to have to get the free kick here, and St. V's going to get the football back and in good field position.
2:47 to go here in the first quarter. 7-2 now. Dover leads St. Vincent St. Mary here at Crater Stadium. Let's head down to the sidelines and talk with Adam Soweski. And Adam, that ball was taken right off the punter's foot. A lot of speed coming off the edge for St. V.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. You guys hit the nail on the head. It was a very slow developing punt, and I think that it gave the Irish time to get in, and just like that, they're on the board with 2 points.
So 2:47 to go here in the first quarter. Dover 7, St. V 2. The free kick coming up. They're allowed to kick it off of a tee.
Yes, they
and
are.
They will kick it from their own 20-yard line. Of course, Lodge. And it looks like I can't get the number of the other guys. That Lodge and number 4.
His jersey's all crinkled up there, Joe.
Looks like Terrell Hobson back deep for St. V. So you got Lodge and Hobson back deep for St. Vincent St. Mary. It's going to be a high end-over-end short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds.
That's going to be a penalty.
At about the 30-yard line. Like you said, Travis, another penalty on the kicking game for the Dover Tornadoes. They did it last week against New Philadelphia. They do it this week.
Yeah, they're trying that angle kick, and it's really hard to let the ball land on the numbers and keep it in bounds. It's oblong. It's going to go where it is, and it jumps out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty, and not a good start for the Dover special teams here tonight.
Yeah, it's a tough start for the Dover Tornadoes. Let's look at the Romig Agency scoreboard real quick. Dover leads here 7-2 over St. Vincent St. Mary. West Holmes up on Southview 13-0. Carrollton leads Cambridge 6-0. Philo leads Indian Valley 6-3 in the first quarter. No score, Newcomerstown Claymont. Ravenna trails Aurora 14-0. Columbian up on Cloverleaf 16-0.
The Irish are going to take the penalty, Joe. They're going to back them up 5 and have Dover re-kick it. They want to give their athletes a chance to return the football. They're going to kick off from the 15 this time.
So the Dover Tornadoes now going to re-kick here as St. Vincent St. Mary comes all the way up to the 25-yard line, anticipating another short kickoff from Lucas Lane.
Yeah, I would probably see Dover go to a little pooch here and try to get it out by the 50 and let their defense play, because at this point, the Irish are looking to return with their speed men, and I think Dan F. wants to keep it away from those burners back there.
And those burners are Sean Lodge, number 15, and number 4 for the St. V Fighting Irish, Terrell Hobson, back deep. As Lucas Lane puts his foot into it, it's going to be a high end over and kick fielded about the 36-yard line by Lodge. He's up here to midfield, out here to the 45, makes one tackle, and gets out past the 40 to about the 38-yard line. That's going to be great field position for St. V.
Really great field position. Number 6, Sean Baumberger fights off the block there and gets him down, but not before he's up here over the 40-yard line. They're going to start in plus territory here. The Dover defense is going to have to bow their back and stand strong.
So Dover put in a tough position here with their defense. St. V's going to have it 1st and 10 at the Dover 37-yard line. Dover leads 7-2 with 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Division 3, Region 9 playoffs here at Crater Stadium. Markel Carter in at quarterback still with Lindberger at the tailback. They take a shotgun formation. They have Hobson out here at the 30, and he is going to be dropped at about the 25-yard line. They're going to say the 24-yard line. That's where Hobson takes it down for another Adams board first down.
They bring him in here. They like to throw with him. Dover's in a soft zone. They're taking advantage of that, picking up what they can, get the first down.
They come out in 4 wide receivers, do St. V. Shotgun formation with Lindberger at tailback and Carter at quarterback. Shotgun, they hand off to Lindberger again. Off the left side, he gets nowhere, fighting for yards, moving the pile, and it's going to be momentum or forward momentum going to be stopped at about the 21-yard line.
What a battle there at the line of scrimmage. Irish number 50 there. The left guard, Riley Defenball, has to come off for a play. He lost his lid. But what a war there at the point of attack, Joe.
Yeah, big-time war there. They had the big guys going at it, and Lindbergh was one of those big guys. He's 5'11", 210, and a senior. I know he's battling some leg injuries, but he's out there gutting it out for his team tonight as they trail Dover 7-2 with 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers split here to the near side, 2 on the far side with Carter at quarterback. Lodge goes in motion. They're going to hand off to their tailback. That's going to be Hobson. He breaks out of a couple of tackles and gets down inside the 20 to about the 15-yard line. That was actually number 2, DeAnthony Kelker, as he takes the handoff from Carter. They're going to be 3rd and 2 now at the Dover. Looks like about the 16-yard line.
They went to tighten motion, Joe, and tried to hit it back with Kelker. Move the linebackers with the jet motion, try to come back to the boundary there.
Got a power I formation now as Carter still in at quarterback under center this time. They're going to hand off to Lindberger off the right side. He's going to get tripped up, but going to be very close to an Adams board first down. And it looks like it's going to be very, very close to see what they are moving it. First down. No, they're calling it. Yeah, they are calling it first down for Akron St. Vincent St. Mary. So first down inside the Little Caesars red zone.
Nothing fancy there, Joe. Just ran the down, pulled the front side guard, tried to kick out the end, get up inside and power it for a first down. That's just what they did. They can also get a first down inside the 5 here.
Lodge split here to the near side as Carter under center. Lindbergh at tailback. ISO. It's going to be an ISO off the left side all the way down to the 10-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 4 yards.
Number 67, Ryan McVicker, the defensive tackle on the stop there. But it's just power football right now. It's weight room.
2nd down and 7 at the 11-yard line for the St. V Fighting Irish. 9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. This may be the final play. Nope, they're not going to get a playoff. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, and we have a 7-2 ball game. The Dover Tornadoes lead after 1 quarter. Back for the second quarter. You're listening to High School Sports and Big Z Sports with the high school football playoffs right here on Z Country 99.9.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hey there, sports fans. When it comes to taking care of the vehicle that transports your team, you expect it to be done with speed and accuracy. This is Phil Miller from the Parkway Quick Lane. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my team at Parkway Quick Lane deliver you the winning combination to keep your vehicle on the road and safe. If your vehicle needs to get off the sideline and back in the game, visit the Parkway Quick Lane for your next service appointment.
Back out here at Crater Stadium, beginning of the second quarter, Dover leads 7-2 over St. Vincent-St. Mary. St. Vincent has it 2nd and 7 on the 11-yard line of the Dover Tornadoes. We're going to have a false start on St. V. Going to back them up 5 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 12 now for St. V.
Yeah, those penalties we talked about earlier, you're down in there, you're 2nd down and in striking distance, and you're going to back up 5 on a mistake there up front by the Irish. It's 2nd down and 12. Ball's on the 16. They can still get a first down inside the 5.
So they break the huddle. They come out in a shotgun formation. They have a wide receiver split here to the near side. That's Mikey Eichhoff. And they have Lindberger in at tailback as the receiver goes in motion. Going to be a jet sweep here to Lodge on the left side. He breaks out of one tackle and gets tripped up just short of the 10-yard line. At the 11-yard line does Sean Lodge, going to bring up 3rd down.
Great read and great fill of the alley there by number 18, the free safety, Ben Ham. He coming up there and made the play right at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play and a great read. Your eyes got to take you there, Joe.
Ben Ham, the 6'3", 175-pound junior, great athlete for the Dover Tornadoes, and they'd love to have him back there at free safety. It's going to be 11:30 to go here in the first half. Dover leads 7-2. St. V has it 3rd down and 8. At the Dover 12-yard line, shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side with Carter at quarterback. And we have another timeout on the field. It's going to be a Kaufman Realty timeout. We'll take it with them. Back with the second quarter, back with the 3rd down and 8 play for St. V after this. You're listening to high school football right here on Z Country 99.9.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Back out here at Crater Stadium, 11-12 to go here. First half, Dover leads 7-2 over St. V. St. V has it 3rd down and 8 from the Dover 12-yard line as they're going to have a shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 here on the near side as Carter is at quarterback for St. Vincent-St. Mary. They're going to roll out here to the near side on the shotgun. Has it for St. Vincent-St. Mary.
They like that one-man route here to the boundary. It was a quarter roll just to set up behind the tackle, and he throws it, catches it inside the 5 there. First down Irish. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line.
Now Sandy stepped out at the 2-yard line, so 1st and goal at the 2-yard line for St. Vincent-St. Mary. George Lindberger in at tailback as they come back to that power run game.
Unbalanced right, Joe.
Unbalanced to the right as the power eye. Carter in at quarterback. They're going to hand it off to Lindberger, and he's going to power his way into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for St. Vincent-St. Mary.
They showed unbalanced down on the other field. They're unbalanced. They got 4 guys to the right. They come back ISO left, trying to attack the short side. They punch it into the end zone.
A 2-yard touchdown run by number 36, George Lindberger. The 5'11", 210-pound senior gets into the end zone. St. Vincent-St. Mary leads 8-7 with the extra point pending as Nick Bertolini comes on for the extra point. He's a 6'1", 180-pound junior. The snap, very high. The hold, it is going to be short, and the extra point is no good. A bad snap, a high snap. The holder did a nice job to get it down, but it threw off the timing.
I know it's early in the game, Joe, but if you're the Irish, do you think about going for two there and getting up to a field goal? I know it's early.
I think you're chasing points there. I mean, they missed the extra point anyway, but I just don't think you chase points that early, in my opinion. But that's why I'm in the radio booth and not on the sidelines.
Me too.
Yeah, we're gonna head down to the sidelines and talk with Adam Zaweski. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Crockers and.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how this game started out so far. A lot of special teams, and even that on the extra point. A missed kick and some of the stuff that's happened on the Dover side with the issues with punting and kicking off. There's going to be, that could determine the outcome of this game.
It absolutely could, Adam, and it's going to be a special teams game here. I think all the way through the football game, but we have a Dover. St. Vincent-St. Mary Division III Region 9 playoff game in front of us at Crater Stadium. St. Vincent-St. Mary leads 8-7 as they just punched it in from the 2-yard line. It's going to be a high end over and kick fielded by the up man at about the 15-yard line. He's out here to the 25, and that's where he is going to get stopped, and that's going to be Keldon Hall on the return for the Dover Tornadoes. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dover offense, Joe, they're going to have to answer back here. They were on the field a long time here between those last two series. The offense needs to get a couple first downs, get in rhythm, put points on the board, help the defense out.
That's what I was going to ask you. When a defense is on the field so long like that, how hard is it for them if the offense comes right back and goes 3 and out to get right back out there?
It's hard, and that's why kind of coach went to this run game, because when you're throwing the football, the clock stops, you 3 and out. Your defense is maybe only off the field a minute on the clock, not real time, but a minute on the clock. You don't get rest, and when you're battling big dudes like this, it wears you down.
11 minutes to go here in the first half. Dover trails 8-7. Aiden Hall at quarterback. As they're going to have a fake, and that's going to be a Aiden Hall keeper up the middle. Makes one guy miss out here to the 30, to the 35, and gets tripped up just short of the 40-yard line. Going to be enough for an Adams board first down.
That's a little something that Aiden's added to his game this year. He's going to run the draw a little bit. In years past, he didn't run a little bit. They run the little fake counter there. He takes it up in the middle, picks the first down.
They fake the jet sweep and the run to Martin, and then Aiden Hall with a nice gain for the first down for the Dover Tornadoes. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 38.
What you're trying to do with that, Joe, is you're trying to manipulate the linebackers and then get up and get a seal block. If you can get them one step out of the way and the guard can seal them, you get a first down just like that.
2 receivers split here to the near side, J.J. Barton and Jake Jones, as Denny goes in motion to the far side with Joey Farthing. The handoff is to Mitchell Martin. This time off the left side, makes one guy miss and stumbles out to about the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Dover pulled both guards there, left guard Ryan McGurr and right guard Simon Lorenz, 2 pretty good football players trying to get Martin to the corner there. The Irish defense was up to the task. It's going to be 2nd down and 8.
10:08 to go here in the first half. Dover trails 8-7 to St. Vincent-St. Mary. Been a back and forth first half so far here tonight. Aiden Hall in at quarterback, Mitchell Martin at tailback. Of course, shotgun formation. Receiver here to the near side is Jake Jones. A receiver on the far side is number 9, Joey Farthing. Martin in the backfield to the left of Aiden Hall. Aiden Hall's going to keep it on the quarterback keep. He gets out to about the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be driven back, but they're going to say his forward momentum was stopped at the 40-yard line, so no gain, brings up 3rd down.
David Robinson there cuts inside the guard right in the A-gap and stuffs that play and shuts it down. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. The Tornadoes going to have to throw, maybe screen draw here.
So 3rd and 8 from their own 40-yard line in the second quarter with 9:20 to go here in the first half. Dover trails 8-7 over St. Vincent-St. Mary as the Fighting Irish miss an extra point, or it would have been a 9-7 lead for St. V. Jake Jones comes split here to the near side. Joey Farthing split to the far side. Denny goes in motion across to the far side of the field. The handoff is to, Aiden Hall is going to keep it again. He's out to the 40, to the 42-yard line where he is going to be stopped. It looks like there is some laundry on the field, and we will see what that's going to be.
Usually for the umpire, it's going to be holding. It is going to be.
Yep, it is going to be holding. Going to back him up. They will probably decline the penalty. Going to bring up 4th down now for the Dover Tornadoes.
It's going to be 4th down for the Tornadoes, and they're going to punt it away. A little bit conservative approach there from the Tornadoes. They're going to punt it away and rely on their defense here in the second quarter. Hopefully they can pin the Irish deep.
Lucas Lane on to punt the football away as Sean Lodge is back deep to return the punt. He's inside his own 25-yard line, close to the 20-yard line, as Lucas Lane is back deep to punt the football away. Had the last one blocked. A lot better kick this time, a high end over and kick. Lodge comes up and fields it, and another He reverses his field. I thought he was going to get brought down here at the 30-yard line, at the 35. Has some speed, makes one guy miss, gets very close to midfield. He's going to be shoved out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. He changes direction, runs all the way across the field, and gets knocked out of bounds here on the near side of the field into his own sideline. Good field position again for St. V.
I know he didn't make the tackle, but let's give credit where credit's due. Ryan McVicker, 67, 270-pound senior over here, contained the football, made him cut back inside, and the Dover defense gets him down. You got to give the big man credit.
Yeah, absolutely. Great hustle there for the big man for the Dover Tornadoes. 8:30 to go here in the first half. St. V 8, Dover 7. St. V has it 1st and 10. They're calling it at the St. V 49-yard line as they come out in an I formation. Lindberger and Cage in the I as their two receivers, Lodge and Hobson, split out on each side of the field. Carter under center. He's going to hand it to Lindberger, goes into the middle, makes one guy miss, gets out of another tackle past midfield into Dover territory at about the 49-yard line, a pickup of about 3.
Nothing fancy, just straight ISO. They say, we're coming, stop us. And they're running ISO right at the linebackers there. McVicker and McGarry on the stop, but not before he picks up 2 yards.
They say he went down at the Dover 49-yard line, so that's going to be a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 inside Dover territory at the 49-yard line. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. St. V 8, Dover 7 at Crater Stadium, Division III, Region 9 playoffs. I formation. They're going to hand it off. Oh, a little flea flicker action. They flips it back to Carter. Has a receiver. And it's going to be picked off by number 7, T.C. Malk at about the 20-yard line. He is going to be tripped up. And at the 25-yard line, the Dover Tornadoes take over as number 7, T.C. Malk gets the interception from Markel Carter, the 5'9" sophomore quarterback from St. V.
There, they did a little pass pro, get up in the line, a little flea flicker. McVicker provided the pressure. They threw it. The ball was in air a long time. Cornerback T.C. Malk comes over, undercuts the route, picks it. First down, Tornadoes.
We'll get down to the sidelines in here in just 1 minute after this play as the Dover Tornadoes break the sideline huddle and they come out with 2 receivers split here on the near side. That's Tyler Stevenson and Jake Jones. 1 receiver. Nope, make that 2 receivers on the far side with T.C. Malk at quarterback. Going to be a little middle tunnel screen over here to Farthing. He breaks out of 1 tackle, gets up the sideline close to the 30-yard line, and does Joey Farthing for the Dover Tornadoes, going to bring up 2nd down.
They're going to get Farthing involved some way. They're going to get him on the jet there. When he gets to the corner, he's a 4'4" kid and the Division I high jumper. He's an athlete that could take it to the house.
A quick Romig Agency scoreboard update. Hubbard leads New Philadelphia 3-0. West Holmes all over Southview 27-0. Carrollton up on Cambridge 14-7. Indian Valley now leads Philo 10-6 on a Tyson Pryor 13-yard touchdown run. Dover breaks the huddle. They come out here with a receiver split to the near side is Jake Jones, a receiver on the far side, which is Joey Farthing. They're going to hand it off to the running back. That's going to be McGarry, and he's into the line of scrimmage. He gets about to the 25-yard line, a pickup of about 1.
A little tough sledding in the middle there for the Tornadoes, but you look at what's up front, 6'2", 290-pound senior, 6'2", 230-pound junior. That's Getz and Robinson in the middle for the Irish. They were up to the task there.
3rd and 10 now for the Dover Tornadoes. 7:12 to go here in the first half. St. Vincent-St. Mary leads 8-7 here at Crater Stadium. 3 receivers split here to the near side. Stevenson, Jones, and McGarry. 2 to the far side, which is Dumermuth and Farthing, as Farthing goes in motion here to the near side. Malk takes a snap, looking, has some pressure, has some more pressure. He's going to get hit from the back on a vicious sack from St. Vincent-St. Mary as T.C. Malk took a shot deep in his own backfield. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, you can't take a sack there, Joe. That was great protection by the offensive line. It was more of a coverage sack. Malk tried to get it to McGarry early up the seam. He slipped. Couldn't get it to him. Held on to the ball. Football too long. Takes the sack. Dover's going to have to punt out of the shadow of their own goal line.
It's going to be 4th down and 20. A 10-yard loss for the Dover Tornadoes on the sack of T.C. Malk. Of course, Lucas Lane on to punt the football away back to Sean Lodge here. It's going to be a short, high spiral punt. Lodge fields it in his own territory, breaks out of 1 tackle inside Dover territory, close to the 48-yard line. They're going to say he was down at the 47-yard line, and that's where St. V takes over.
Number 21, Keldon Hall there on the tackle, but that was a nice punt. You had the hang time you desire, especially for those quick returners. You get your defense down there to cover when you get that 3.5 to 4 second hang time, Joe.
Let's head down to the sidelines and talk with Adam Soweski. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Crockers. And Adam, the defense from Dover put in another tough situation. Short field here again for the Tornadoes as they trail 8-7.
Yeah, they need to try to force another turnover as they did last possession. I mean, TC Mulk sets them up with that INT. Unfortunately, they go 3 and out. Tornado defense in a tough spot again.
1st and 10 at the Dover 49-yard line. The hand is to Lindberger. He hesitates and gets into that line of scrimmage off the left side and gets out close to the 47-yard line. Does Lindberger. A pickup of about 2, going to bring up 2nd down.
Joe, I love this kind of game. It's a battle up front. It's a war. They're running the football at each other. This is like back in the day when everybody ran the football, and it's a tough guy game, and I love that.
When we played, it was the wing tee, was the offense. A lot of teams and coaches around here now run the spread, but the wing tee was the spread back when we played.
It was for sure, and Dover's running a little wing tee principles out of the spread.
2nd down and 8 inside Dover territory for St. Vincent-St. Mary. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on each side of the field. Carter at quarterback, throws it out here to number 4. That's Terrell Hobson, and he falls forward to about the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down.
They're taking that little stop route, Joe, just because Dover's in that soft zone. They're just reading that's a corner wide receiver or quarterback wide receiver read. They're watching the corner. They're getting that free yardage. 3rd down and short.
Coming up on 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Dover trails St. V 8-7. As St. V has it 3rd down and 1 from the Dover 40-yard line.
They saw Malk in the Strongsville game. They threw a couple of them stop routes. Eventually, he come up and picked the football off.
Hodge split to the far side. Hobson here on the near side. Lindberger in at tailback. Nope, that's going to be Gage at tailback number 2. That's the Anthony Kelker spreading it out to the far side as he is driven out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That's going to be an Adams board 1st down for St. Vincent-St. Mary.
Running the stretch there, number 5, the strong safety, Gunnar Stutzman, was in position to make a play, just couldn't get him on the ground. He gets the corner, picks up the 1st down.
4:39 to go here in the first half. Dover trails 8-7. St. V has it 1st and 10 at the Dover 37-yard line. High school football playoffs are here. Week 11, folks. Of course, tonight we are Dover and St. Vincent-St. Mary. Tomorrow night, kickoff on the Hill at 7 o'clock between the Garraway Pirates and Buckeye Local Panthers. We'll have that game for you starting at 6 o'clock with our pregame as St. Vincent-St. Mary hands off to their tailback, George Lindberger, through the middle of that offensive line all the way out past close to the 30-yard line. They're going to say he was down at about the 33-yard line, so that's going to bring up 2nd down for St. Vincent-St. Mary.
Number 18, Ben Ham, the 175-pound junior free safety, comes up and makes the stop. He's made quite a few stops in the run game here for the Tornadoes.
2nd and 6 now from the Dover 33-yard line for St. Vincent-St. Mary. Shotgun formation. Hobson split here to the near side, Lodge to the far side as Lindberger in the backfield. Carter takes it, pump fakes, looking, has a receiver here on the near sideline. Defender played it very well, and it looks like it's going to be picked off by number 14, Jake Jones, for the Dover Tornadoes in the end zone. So that's going to be a touchback. Huge turnover for St. V.
What they were doing, Joe, is they kept hitting that stop route. They tried to pump the stop and throw it over the top. Jake Jones was up to the task. Great positioning. Picks the ball off in the end zone. Dover got the turnover again. Offense needs to help out the D here.
They do for sure. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Down to the sidelines now and talk with Adam Soweski. And Adam, that was a big defensive stand. Great play, great positioning by number 14, Jake Jones.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Dover defense is doing exactly what they need to do in this situation. They're not allowing the Irish to get back in the end zone, putting their offense in position to take the lead going into the half. Now the offense has got to do something.
So the offense has it at their own 20-yard line as Mitchell Martin goes into the backfield. Aiden Hall at quarterback. It's going to be a little middle screen. Martin catches it at about the 25-yard line, gets out close to the 30-yard line. It looks like we do have a flag on the play, and the St. V defenders are pointing towards Dover, and we'll see what the call is on. Looks like we're going to have maybe a legal block by the Dover Tornadoes. Going to back them up, Travis.
No, it's going to be against St. V. I don't know what they called, but they're going to back them up. That's going to be great for the Tornadoes. But, with McGarry playing defense and Irish having the ball so long, they bring Martin in. How do you stop the pass rush? You screen, you draw. That's what Dover did. Picked up the first down.
They actually called a face mask on St. V. That's going to push them forward now for another Adams board first down close to the 35-yard line. 3:37 to go here in the first half. Dover trails 8-7. Shotgun formation. Martin has it off the left side of that offensive line and gets stuck right close to the 35-yard line, and that's going to be a pickup of about 2, bringing up second down.
Dover likes to throw when they want to, not when they have to. The Irish sitting there in quarters coverage, that zone. You might look to get farthing here in the open. He was on the wide side. They were playing a soft zone. Maybe get him the football here with 3:12 on a moving clock. Dover needs a score.
Aiden Hall in at quarterback. Mitchell Martin at tailback. 2 receivers split here to the near side. Going to be Tyler Stevenson and Jake Jones, the guy with the interception. Looks like St. V almost jumped into the neutral zone, but they got back in time as Farthing is split to the far side. Hall takes a snap, fires over the middle field, has a receiver close to the 40-yard line, and that's going to be a big hit out of bounds on the Dover receiver. Looks like number 8, Matthew Dumermuth, caught the ball and was driven hard out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. They're actually going to call him out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
Dumermuth took a shot there, and he come up limping. For the Tornadoes, he's going to be replaced by number 85, J.J. Barton, as he limps off. Hope he's all right.
Barton, a nice athlete here, a 6 foot, 185-pound sophomore. A lot of young athletes here in this area. The juniors and sophomore classes of all these teams in our area are loaded. Shotgun for St. Mary, and it looked like number 8, Jason Anderson, almost got to the house. If he catches that, Travis, that was a pick six.
He catches that 6. If you're going to throw that route, it's a timing thing, Joe. It's got to come out sooner than that. You can't give him time to jump the route, especially with the quickness that's in the defensive backfield here tonight.
That play happened right in front of Adam Soweski, and Adam, we'll come to you after this punt. You can talk about that here in just a second as Lucas Lane is back deep to punt the football away again to number 15, Sean Lodge, who is on about his 29-yard line. It's going to be a high spiraling punt, makes him run after it. He feels it, drops it on the turf, has a trouble getting back to it as the Dover Tornadoes get down and get on him. Is there a scrum for the football? Flag's called, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for St. V at about the 24-yard line.
Apparently they're going to let him play in the playoffs, Joe, but Matthew Gigax and Joey Farthing there on the stop for the Tornadoes. The referees are in a huddle. Surprised there wasn't a flag, at least offsetting there.
Yeah, offsetting flags will be interesting to see. Joey Farthing, what an athlete, though, man.
Phenomenal athlete.
He is, like you said, 4'4" speed. He's big. He's tall. Heck of a basketball player. Great pickup for the Dover Tornadoes.
Division I state high jump champion.
Man, that's crazy. What an athlete. Of course, started his high school career at Strasburg, and now he is here finishing up his high school career at Dover for the Tornadoes. As St. V comes out in a shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 here on the near side as Carter at quarterback. He takes a snap, looking, going to set up a screen here to number 2. That's Kelker, and he's going to be dropped at about the 27-yard line, going to bring up second down.
Nice play there by Brett DeVault. As a defensive lineman, when you feel him let you go, you got to feel screen. You got to retrace your steps and get back. DeVault fights off the block. He goes there and makes the tackle.
2 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in the first half. St. V 8, Dover 7. As St. V has it 2nd down and 6 at their own 27-yard line. Under 2 minutes now to go here in the first half. As St. V comes out in a shotgun, 2 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side, as Carter is at quarterback with Kelker in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Kelker, off here to the right side, makes one guy miss and fights his way past the 30-yard line to about the 31-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd down. A little counter gap. They pulled the right side guard and tackle left, tried to lead up in there. Dover makes the tackle. If you're in this area, no, that's a little bit of a Steubenville play. Everyone runs it, but they pull those guys around, try to lead up in there. It's going to be 3rd and short on a ticking clock. 1:20 to go.
1:20 to go here in the first half. St. V leads Dover 8-7. 3rd and 2, excuse me, from the 31-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side as Carter takes a snap. He's going to hand it to Kelker, and it's going to get very close to that first down marker. We'll see where he has it. It is going to be a first down as the side judge calls for the chains to move. And Adams board, first down.
Defensive end there, Simon Lorenz. What's he do is he jams the tackle down in there, keeps leverage, makes the tackle, but not before they can pick up the first down. It's a moving clock. They're going to have to throw if they want in the end zone. I don't believe they can run it in. They're going to have to put it through the air, Joe.
First and 10 now at their own 34-yard line with under a minute to go at 47 seconds. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers, 3 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Carter takes it, a quick hitter out here to Hobson to the 40, breaks out of one tackle, gets close to the 45-yard line, but stays in bounds. Going to be another Adams board first down for St. Vincent-St. Mary.
It's going to be a first down, but Joe, if you're the Dover defense, you're happy to give up those 8-yard, 10-yard plays because the clock's ticking. It stops at a timeout here, but Dover has going to stop them with 37 seconds to go. They're happy to give up the 8-yard, 10-yard gain.
There's a timeout on the field, and we'll keep it right here. A Kaufman Realty timeout. Of course, we'll head over to the Rome 6 at the half. Claymont up on Newcomerstown 20-7 in the second. Games outside Z Country. Aurora up on Ravenna 28-0. Columbiana up on Cloverleaf 28-7. Poland Seminary shutting out Fairless 28-0. And of course, games on Saturday. We have Garraway on the Hill against Buckeye Local. Ridgewood, they host Bishop Ready. Sandy Valley, they travel to Garrettsville, Garfield, and Conotton Valley. They're at Waterford. 37 seconds to go here in the second half. 8-7, St. Vincent-St. Mary leads Dover as Carter takes a snap, rolls out to the far side, looking, has a receiver at about midfield as he steps out of bounds. And that's going to be looks like it's going to be number 24. It's going to be Tyler Knight for the St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish. Gets out of bounds right about midfield. They're going to actually say he stepped out just short of midfield at their own 49-yard line.
They roll the pocket right and slide protection right, Joe. Get them on the move there. They hit the out, pick up a gain, get out of bounds there. It's 31 seconds to go. They're going to have to throw it downfield.
Shotgun formation. A receiver comes here to the near side in motion. That's going to be Sean Lodge. As they have a tailback in the backfield, that's going to be DeAnthony Kelker. He reverses field out to the far side of the field, and he gets shoved out of bounds just short of the 40-yard line. Going to be enough for an Adams board first down with 25 seconds to go.
A little counter back there the other way, and it looks like If's not too happy over there because he wanted a block in the back, and we have a man down there on the sidelines.
We do have a man down on the field. It's going to be an injury timeout, and it's going to be a Kaufman Realty timeout. We'll take it with him. Back with the final 25 seconds of the first half. You're listening to high school football playoffs right here on Z Country 99.9.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Every property is unique. The Kaufman staff offers different methods of sale to ensure you earn top dollar for your property, whether it's a traditional listing or a live auction. Whichever method of sale works best for you is the method of sale used for you. Simply call 330-852-4111 to schedule your free consultation today. Again, to earn top dollar for your property, give Kaufman Realty a call or visit kaufmanrealty.com.
New Philadelphia. Now back to the field with Joe Geckler and Travis McClelland.
Back out here at Crater Stadium, 25 seconds to go here in the first half. St. V leads 8-7. The injured player for St. V was DeAnthony Kelker, the tailback who took the run on the last play, got shoved down inside Dover territory, was shaken up and comes off on his own power. You like to see that, as DeAnthony Kelker's had a nice first half for St. V as they come out in a shotgun formation. 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Carter at quarterback. He takes it, rolls out to the far side, has a receiver, overshoots him inside Dover territory, near the 30-yard line. Going to bring up second down with 20 seconds to go here in the first half.
What they're doing is trying to get in that bubble between the zone, between the linebackers and the safeties, trying to dump it in there. He threw it too high. It got tipped. A lot of times those are intercepted, but this one falls harmlessly to the turf.
Nice crowd on hand here at Dover at Crater Stadium. The away stands look pretty full here, and the home stands look pretty good as well for the Dover Tornadoes. Nice chilly night. fall football weather here in Ohio. We love it, and that's what we look forward to, even though we don't like winter very much. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers here to the near side, 2 on the far side. Carter in at the shotgun, has his receiver. That's going to be Hobson over on the far sideline, close to the 35-yard line. Looks like he got out of bounds. Going to stop the clock. T.C. Malk on the coverage.
T.C. Malk on the tackle. He got out of bounds. Going to stop the clock. 15 seconds to go. They're trying to get into field goal range, Joe.
At the 35-yard line from here to be at about a 52-yard kick. I doubt he has the leg for a 52-yard field goal. Not many kickers in our area have a leg for a 52-yarder. That's a bomb.
That's a bomb.
I did see an 8th grader kick it 50 yards in a game the other day on a video. It was kind of crazy. An 8th grader. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Carter takes the snap, rolling here to the near side, looking, still looking, and he's going to float it out of bounds, intended for his receiver, Sean Lodge. Actually, that was intended for number 20, Tyler Knight, and that's going to bring up 4th down for St. V.
Over there, their defensive line, they held the line of scrimmage, come down, didn't let him get outside. They're trying to throw there, throwing high out of bounds. A lot of times when Carter's on the roll, he lets it go a little high. We saw a pick and one get tipped, and that one just went out of bounds.
I don't know if that was an intentional out of bounds or he just let it float a little bit. But anyway, brings up 4th and 2. Looks like St. V is going to go for it as they have 2 receivers split here to the near side. 2 on the far side, and Lindberger in the backfield with Markel Carter at quarterback. They're going to give it to Lindberger off the left side of that offensive line. They're going to get that first down. Stops the clock, and Adams board first down with about 3 seconds to go. And let's see what happens here for St. V. They're actually going to take a timeout, and we'll keep it right here. We'll head down to the sidelines and talk with Adam Saweski. And Adam, the Dover defense has done a nice job. They've had a couple of short fields here tonight, but has kept the Fighting Irish out of the end zone for the most part.
Yeah, the Dover defense has done what they were supposed to do, and, keeping them out of the end zone. Now they need one more stop to go into the half, only trailing by 1 point.
Yeah, it's going to be a interesting second half. Of course, Travis, you've been in a lot of locker rooms for Coach Dan Ift. What's going to be the message you think for the Tornadoes here at halftime?
The message is going to be execution. They got to execute offense. The defense has played real well. They've been put in a couple bad spots here, only giving up 8. They gave up the safety on the block punt, and they gave up the touchdown. But the offense is going to have to move the football. He said earlier they're going to have to run it. They're going to have to get to the second level and seal linebackers if they want to have success.
We've heard from many coaches this year. They talk about attitude adjustments at halftime. Does Dan Ift give one of those, or is it just execution?
Both. He's going to do both. He's going to motivate his squad, but they're going to go for a bomb field goal here, Joe.
It's going to be a 47-yard attempt here for Nick Bertolini, the 6'1", 180-pound junior kicker for St. Vincent-St. Mary. As the holder is in, maybe watch for a fake here as well. Nothing really to lose here at the end of the first half. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it's going to be well short, and it's going to fall into the end zone for St. Vincent-St. Mary, but that's going to do it at halftime as St. Vincent-St. Mary lead the Dover Tornadoes in Division III, Region 9 playoffs, 8-7. We are at halftime. Our first National Bank of Denison halftime show. We're going to take a break, and the guys in the studio, the Hartsource Quality Housing Studios, Chris Kale and Nick McWilliams will take you the rest of the way here at halftime, and they will check in with our stringers at other games in the area. Again, here at halftime at Crater Stadium, St. V leads Dover 8-7. And now it's time for our first National Bank of Denison halftime report.
Hey, if you're looking for a great pie, then call up mi amigos at the Pizza Parlor in Sugar Creek. They start with the homemade crust, topped with their own pizza sauce, and then some generous portions of fresh toppings. Try the Pizza Parlor Deluxe or the ATM with all of the meats, or make up your own pizza. They also have subs, fish, chicken, and more. The Pizza Parlor, Dover Road, Route 39 in Sugar Creek. Give them a ring at 330-852-4888. That's 852-4888.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
When heading to any event this fall and you're in the McCully Drive, Uhrichsville area, the place to stop is 922 Drive-Thru for all of your on-the-go needs. They carry drinks, snacks, and all the necessities. With convenient hours of 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, 922 Drive-Thru is there for you. Also serving your needs at the Shortstop location in Uhrichsville and CJ's Drive-Thru in Denison.
Every sports fan enjoys seeing that big collision on the football field. But what's not so enjoyable is when your vehicle is involved in a collision or an automobile accident. That's where Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia can help. Gillen Body Shop offers an experienced staff that does the job right the first time and backs all their work with a 100% guarantee on all completed repairs. When unpredictable repairs from an auto accident are needed, make the right choice and contact Gillen Body Shop. Gillen Body Shop. Find them on Facebook or stop by Cary Avenue in New Philly.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
U.S. Bagging provides the pipeline industry with filled bags and superior service by delivering pre-filled sandbags and other pipeline products to your job site 24/7. This saves you time and money. It allows you to focus on getting the job done. U.S. Bagging is also anchored to their communities. They'll soon celebrate 10 years at their Janaden-Hutton location. They're proud to be a sponsor of this high school broadcast and excited to support the athletes of the Indian Valley Braves for their hard work and dedication. Go Braves!
Their communities for over 87 years, with offices located in Denison, Dover, Janaden-Hutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn in New Philadelphia. They have roots where others have their branches.
Welcome into the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Before we get to our first live look-in, it is time for a scoreboard update.
A Kimes scoreboard update, built on trust since 1911.
For today's game, you're hearing right here with play-by-play, Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary holding the 8-7 lead at halftime over the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. New Philadelphia trails Hubbard 10-7 at the half. Very good game there. Not so much in this one, Chris Cale. West Holmes all over Southview. 48-0. The Knights have already put in some reserves, so it looks like they're already planning for week 2 of the high school football playoffs. Carrollton and Cambridge deadlocked at 14 at the half. Chase Olstrom with a 3-yard touchdown run in that game. Indian Valley has taken a 17-6 lead into the locker room over Philo thanks to 2 touchdowns from Tyson Pryor. And latest update we have from one of our regular season games, Claymont Newcomerstown. The Mustangs lead 27-7. That game has officially gone to half as well.
Yes, and let's go ahead and talk to Shannon Thomas.
Let's head to the field for a Lehigh Ensley Insurance live look-in.
Shannon Thomas down at Indian Valley High School. And Shannon, the Braves kind of started off a little bit slow. They got, Philo took the early 6-0 lead, but Indian Valley scored 17 straight.
Yeah, the Braves offense has got it going right now.
defensively, they're going to have to make some adjustments. Philo's got their own little Gabe Tingle at quarterback. This kid just runs all over the field, and his wide receivers will go plant themselves down. They'll get open. The defensive backs, they're kind of playing a soft zone. They're getting off, so they're getting burnt. Want anything under 10 yards, and that's how Philo went down the field. They went down the field twice real fast, but luckily on that one field goal attempt, Trevor Myers and Colton Thomas lined up on one side. They overpowered the one side, and Trevor comes through and was able to block that 25-yard field goal. But offensively, the Braves made some adjustments. Philo would wait for the Braves would get in their formation, and then the coaches from Philo's sideline, they would yell, fire right or fire left, so they would just hurry up and shift. But once Coach Lancaster caught on to that, they just went to a quick snap, and now they're just right down the field, And, the Braves offensively, they're looking good.
Shannon, I have to ask, with my brief time, whenever it was around Philo football, I knew it was always physicality, and more physicality, which is something that would match up in a very interesting way with the Indian Valley Braves. Is that kind of a similar thing, even though the Braves do have the 11-point lead?
Philo doesn't look as physical as they have in years past. This Philo team, they look a lot bigger than the other Philo teams. It's kind of weird to see because, like you said, when Philo, before, they were just a bunch of farm kids. They come here and they play smash mouth football. Indian Valley has been able to push them a little bit, but Philo does push right back.
Shannon, the scoring for the Braves tonight, a 30-yard field goal from Daniel Miller. Tyson Pryor with a 12-yard and 2-yard touchdown runs. Talk about the Braves offense and Pryor doing work.
Yeah, Pryor's doing a real good job. Gavin Henry looked like he might have got banged up a little bit early, so he's been out, and Tyson's come in, and the offensive line has done a great job making holes. They've also made some mistakes and caused them to get behind it. One time that was, I think it was about 3rd and 17 on this last drive coming down the field, and they made a nice little screen to Colton, and he hurdled one kid, made a spin, somehow got to within, got the first down. And they drove right down to about the 10-yard line. They called a timeout with 25 seconds left. Lank sent the play in. Tyson ran it to the 2-yard line. Lank is jumping up and down screaming. He's yelling a play, and he didn't even want to call a timeout. They hurried up, ran to the line, snapped the ball, and they scored. And I kind of credit that to the Indian Valley is getting the ball after half because it was almost – it had been hard not to take the field goal right there with 10 seconds left. But with them getting the ball at the half, I think Lank wanted to hurry up and get them points on the board and hopefully come out after half and drive right back down and put another touchdown on the board.
All right, Shannon, what needs to happen for Indian Valley to pull away here in the second half against Philo?
I think everything to pull away in the second half. I think they're going to have to keep doing what they're doing offensively. The offensive line's got to keep playing the way they are. The back's got to be able to get downfield. I think the biggest adjustment is going to have to be on the defense. I think they have to make adjustments because if they don't, Philo can score. They can score big. They got a nice big quarterback. They got a nice big running back. They got 2 good wide receivers. I mean, they got all the stuff. I think the defensive backs and the linebackers are going to have to make adjustments in the second half. And, the Braves are playing for 2 things tonight. They lost a classmate earlier this week in the sophomore class. They took this pretty hard, which anybody would. A young man lost his life. So, they're playing for Dawson. They're playing for his family. But if my calculations are right, I believe that if the Braves win tonight, this will be Coach Lancaster's 100th win as an Indian Valley football coach.
That is correct, Shannon. We were looking at that earlier, a couple of milestones. You're right. Head coach Matt Lancaster can get his 100th win tonight and playing for that young man. Great job on the posts earlier. Just a great tribute by the Braves to him and his family. Our thoughts and prayers with everybody down there.
All right, guys. Well, everybody at the station, all the fans down here appreciate that. And, hopefully the Braves can pull out a win tonight and everybody can be happy for the night. And, sometimes life comes at you pretty hard and you hate to see young kids have to go through that.
Yeah, absolutely, Shannon. We'll keep doing work down there. We thank you for your efforts and for your posts, and please pass along our thoughts and prayers to all of Braves Nation, okay?
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
All right, that is Shannon Thomas. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back with a scoreboard update, and we'll talk to Ryan McClellan after this.
Hi. Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos.
Hi, I'm Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call 330-795-0334.
The Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Services Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll Counties is an agency established for the purpose of planning, funding, monitoring, and evaluating contracted mental health, alcohol, and drug treatment services. Services across 4 local agencies are available for county residents regardless of ability to pay. Mental health and physical health are connected, and taking care of both is a requirement for your well-being. Go to adamhtc.org for more information. Adams Board, supporting your journey to wellness.
Dino Pergolini & Sons Equipment Incorporated is your one-stop shop for all your equipment needs. Offering the option to buy, rent, sell, or trade equipment is what separates Dino Rents from everyone else. With pickup and delivery or even field service available in their service department, Dino Rents can handle repairs needed for any make or model. Dino Pergolini & Sons Equipment is located just past Midvale Speedway and can be found on Facebook or contacted at 330-364-8055. Also offering a location in Caddis to better serve you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Hey, if you're looking for a great pie, then call up mi amigos at the Pizza Parlor in Sugar Creek. They start with the homemade crust, topped with their own pizza sauce, and then some generous portions of fresh toppings. Try the Pizza Parlor Deluxe or the ATM with all of the meats, or make up your own pizza. They also have subs, fish, chicken, and more. The Pizza Parlor, Dover Road, Route 39 in Sugar Creek. Give them a ring at 330-852-4888. That's 852-4888.
1911.
All games have officially gone to halftime in week 1 of the high school football playoffs right here on our play-by-play action. St. Vincent-St. Mary leading Dover 8-7 at the half. New Philadelphia trailing Hubbard 10-7. West Holmes with the running clock on Southview 48-0. Carrollton is tied with Cambridge, and Indian Valley has the 17-6 lead over Philo. And now we'll go to another live look-in with Ryan McClelland.
Let's head to the field for a Lehigh Ensley Insurance live look-in.
Let's head up to Hubbard and talk to Ryan McClellan. And Ryan, Hubbard leading 10-7. Very tight game. Hubbard outgaining New Philadelphia 123-106 in the first half.
Hey guys, how's it going? Can you hear me way down there in Sea Country?
Oh yeah, we got you, buddy.
I feel like I'm so far away.
Hey, you can swing by the Youngstown Air Base and talk to my fire guys. I just left up there a little bit ago.
Hey, I might just catch a ride and fly back home.
There you go. That's hey, I'm sure a C-130 will drop you off. You'll probably have to parachute out.
Hey, I'm not afraid of heights. I can try that out.
All right.
No, but hey, you guys are talking about Hubbard outgain the Quakers on the ground. That's pretty much been Hubbard's whole game tonight. They've only thrown the ball like three, four times. They're not very successful downfield in the air. They're more of a run game. But the Quaker defense did a great job there in the first half, containing those guys, their quarterback, that running back. They're very athletic, and the Quaker defense did really well. But Meekin had a big 62-yard run there right before the half that got the Quakers down in the red zone, and then they were able to punch it in there.
Yeah, Ryan, it looks like Reese Meekin having a very nice game so far in that first half. Not much to speak of from the passing game for the Quakers. What needs to change in order to get that back on track?
Well, they've had success in the air. There have just been a couple personal fouls, a couple unnecessary roughnesses, just a couple stupid fouls that brought them back. And, it kind of started out in the first quarter like that. Both teams had a bunch of penalties, and it kind of seemed like those jitters, they were all amped up to get into this game, and they just kind of forgot that, hey, we have to settle down and do our job. But they had success in the pass game. They had Rippeth out there, and he seemed to be getting a good ball. Rippeth threw a nice ball there as a touchdown to Connor. So I'm wondering if they're going to stick with Connor or they're going to go back, or with Rippeth, or go back with Curtis, since off the quarterback here in the second half.
So what does the New Philadelphia obviously been playing better defense all season long as the season has progressed? What does that defense need to do to kind of stop Hubbard and give that Quaker offense a chance to get him over the hump in this game?
They got to attack downfield. That's pretty much what it is. This Hubbard offense hasn't been too fancy. They've been giving it to their studs at the back there, and their quarterback keeps it. They just follow their guys. Their line is studs. They got some big guys up front. They follow those guys, and then that's their offense. They're not too fancy. So the Philly defense is just got to attack downhill. You got to follow your reads. You got to listen to your coaches about what defensive play call they have calling in. And just swarm to the ball. That's what they got to do.
All right, Ryan, thank you. We look forward to keeping up with you and your updates on Facebook and Twitter. We'll hopefully talk to you after the game's over.
All right, guys. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep, that is Ryan McClellan up at Hubbard. It's time for us to get out of here and get back to your game. The Dover Tornadoes trail St. Vincent-St. Mary's 8-7 at halftime. Joe Geckler, Travis McClellan, and Adam Saweski coming up next.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication.
Tailgating season is here, so why not do it in style with a new vehicle from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. Bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Joel and the Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram team will help you shop and find the best deal for you. No hassle and no stress. Fall is the perfect time for a great deal. Your way, the right way. Visit Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.com and drive forward.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hey there, sports fans. When it comes to taking care of the vehicle that transports your team, you expect it to be done with speed and accuracy. This is Phil Miller from the Parkway Quick Lane. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my team at Parkway Quick Lane deliver you the winning combination to keep your vehicle on the road and safe. If your vehicle needs to get off the sideline and back in the game, visit the Parkway Quick Lane for your next service appointment.
Busy schedule? Check out Benson's Heat and Eat section with a variety of entrees and sides for you to choose from. And don't forget, Monday through Friday from 4 to 6, daily and weekly specials. Visit bensonsmc.com. Follow them on Facebook or stop into the market. Benson's Marketing.
Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our locations in downtown New Philadelphia or Sugar Creek, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, we'd like to wish all of the area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
Playoffs right here on 99.9 Z Country.
So the second half starts at the captain's meeting at midfield here at Crater. Dover in, making adjustments, trying to move the ball a little bit better here in the second half to try to get into the end zone, or at least try to get the field goal range for Lucas Lane.
Yeah, they're St. Vincent-St. Mary is going to do what they do. They're going to run the football. They don't want to throw. They haven't really thrown it with much success, but they pounded it. They've got the block punt for the 2-point conversion, punched one in. That gives them their 8 with the mixed extra point. Dover scored first, needs to put one on the board here.
They do, and it was a good first half, back and forth. Defenses both played very, very well. Dover, got a couple turnovers from St. V, an interception. I believe it was 2 interceptions, if I'm right, and a fumble. Fumble recovery, so 3 turnovers by St. V in the
losses. They had 19 turnovers, and in their 4 wins, they only had 3 turnovers. So that's kind of been the difference for the Irish there. Dover is going to come out on defense. They're going to kick off. They got to have a stop. They got to get the ball back. They got to find some tempo offensively and put one in the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to take a look at the Keim scoreboard here as we have some time here before the second half starts. New Philadelphia, they trail Hubbard 10-7 at the half. West Holmes all over Southview 48-0. That will be a running clock to start the second half. Cambridge and Carrollton tied at 14 at halftime. Chase Olstrom with another touchdown run for the Warriors. Indian Valley up on Philo 17-6. Tyson Pryor with a 2-yard touchdown run in that game. Claymont up on Newcomerstown 27-7 at halftime as well. Aurora all over Ravenna 28-0. Columbiana up on Cloverleaf 35-7. Poland Seminary shutting out Fairless 28-0 in Division 4 playoff action. Of course, tomorrow night, don't forget, up on the hill in Sugar Creek, the Garraway Pirates at 10-0. They host Buckeye Local. They are 3-5 on the season, Division 5, Region 17 playoff action. Of course, that game can be heard right here on 99.9 WTUZ and on our live stream, thanks to Parkway Quick Lane and Kent State Tuscarawas. And, of course, big help there from Claxon Communications. Will be there with airtime at 6 o'clock, kickoff at 7 o'clock. The Wood Electric pregame show starts at 6:40. Another game in West Lafayette tomorrow night. Bishop Ready. They travel to West Lafayette to take on the Ridgewood Generals, who finished the regular season at 9-1. Garrettsville Garfield, they host Sandy Valley. And Conotton Valley will be at Waterford tomorrow night. Some nice high school football playoff action on Friday night and Saturday night tomorrow night.
Love this time of year, Joe. Not only is it great football when you get into the playoffs, we get to do 2 games. You get to see Friday, Saturday. You get to see such different football. Looking forward to tomorrow night. Looking forward to the second half here.
Absolutely. And again, we have 12 minutes on the clock here in the third quarter. Out the 40-yard line. Probably look for a short pooch punt. They don't want the speed of St. V to get a return on here to start the second half. The ball's teed up. Lucas Lane is ready. The officials are ready. The second half of Division 3 Region 9 playoffs underway. A low squib kick going to be fielded by an upman. That's going to be touched and then fielded at the 20-yard line by number 15, Sean Lodge, as he makes...
Give credit to number 3, McGuire Wallet comes up and makes the tackle there.
St. Mary, they lead Dover 8-7. Just start of the second half here at Crater Stadium. Of course, again, the starting lineup for the St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish. Markel Carter at quarterback, George Lindberger at tailback, Nick Gage at fullback, Sean's Carter in at quarterback. 2 receivers to the far side. Lodge, one of them coming in motion. They're going to fake and give it a counter off to Lindbergh. Off the right side, he breaks out. Gets out here to the 30, to the 40. Out here to midfield. Makes one guy miss into Dover territory. All the way down to their 40-yard line. They're going to say he was down at the...
They flopped the tight end, brought him over, come in motion with the jet, and run counter backside. What they're doing is trying to outnumber you to the backside. Move the linebackers and safeties and hit you backside. They pick up the big game.
11:35 to go here in the third quarter. First and 10 now. St. V in Dover territory at their 41-yard line. I formation. 2 receivers split here to the near side. 1 on the far side. Lindberger dots that I in the I formation. They're going to hand off to Lindberger as he has another big gain through the heart of that defense. Out past the 35-yard line to the 34-yard line. Going to bring up second down.
Just straight ISO there out of the Irish, and they get to second level and win first down, picking up 6-7 yards there. Tackle by the free safety, number 18, Ben Ham.
Ben Ham with a nice tackle there for the Dover Tornadoes. Under 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Dover trails St. V 8-7. St. V has it 2nd and 3 at the Dover 34-yard line. Same formation, I formation. 2 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Lindberger dots that I in the I formation. The hand is to Lindberger off the right side. Makes one guy miss, gets out close to the 30-yard line. Going to bring up, it's going to be it's going to be enough for an Adams board first down for St. Vincent-St. Mary as they are driving here in the third quarter. First and 10 at the Dover 31-yard line with 10:28 to go here, third quarter.
No, Tristano, number 52, and number 58, Simon Lorenz, team up on the tackle there, but not before he gets first down yardage. First down, 2 first downs now for the Irish. Dover's defense got to bow their backs here, Joe.
I formation, Sean Lodge comes split here to the near side. It's unbalanced. Offensive line to this direction. It's going to be a counter, and it's going to take. It's going to be a flag for one. It's going to be a hold against St. Vincent-St. Mary as the Anthony Kelker with the carry, but that's going to be backed up 10 yards, holding on St. V.
They're going unbalanced to our side, Joe. What they're trying to do is beat you by formation. They're trying to hit the ISO back. They got an extra lineman this way. They're trying to hit you ISO backside. Unfortunately, they got caught holding there.
St. Vincent-St. Mary going right to left on your radio dial. They have green pants, a white stripe down their pants, a white jersey, green numerals trimmed in gold. Of course, the gold helmet for St. Vincent-St. Mary. The Dover Tornadoes in white pants with the crimson jerseys and, of course, the silver helmets with the white numerals. 9:54 to go here in the third quarter. St. V 8, Dover 7. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side as Carter going to find his receiver. That's going to be Lodge, and he's going to be driven out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
What they're doing is what you're having is center, guard, and tight end on the short side, Joe. They can run a route out of that. What they're doing is hitting that soft zone there to pick up yardage on first down. It's going to be 2nd and 16. Dover's defense needs to stop. They got to win second down here. Get them in third and long. Force them to throw.
2nd down and 16 from the Dover 37-yard line. 9:42 here to go in the third quarter. St. V 8, Dover 7. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield with quarterback Markel Carter, 2 wide receivers, or 1 on the near side, 1 on the far side. Carter takes a snap, looking, gets lots of pressure, changes direction, heads over to the far side, out to the 40, out to the 35. He's going to be driven out of bounds, very close to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be 3rd and about 11, a pickup of about 5 on the play for Markel Carter.
Nobody open downfield for Carter. Number 58, Simon Lorenz, the 265-pound sophomore, gave chase, couldn't quite get him to the ground. Dover gets him out of bounds. 3rd down and 12. Dover defense got to get a stop here.
3rd and 12 now for St. V with 9:33 to go here in the third quarter. 8-7, St. V leads Dover here at Crater Stadium. Division III, Region 9 playoffs. Trips receivers here to the near side. A single back in the backfield. That's going to be number 2, DeAnthony Kelker with Markel Carter in the backfield. Carter takes a snap, looking, runs here to the near side, has a receiver. Another flag thrown by the back judge. Actually going to be thrown by the referee. That's going to be a hold, and that's going to back him up unless Dover declines it to bring up 4th down.
That was a hold on number 74, the left tackle. He held number 4, Matthew Gigax, and that's a spot foul, Joe, so they're going to really back him up on this 10-yard penalty.
So Dover will take the penalty, back him up. Going to be 3rd and an Uber ride or a lift, whatever you want to call it. Us old guys used to say cab ride. The new guys say Uber or Lyft.
Yeah, it's 3rd and a long way, and you don't have a play. You don't have a play in your playbook for this far. You're probably going to run screen. You're going to run draw. Maybe get half of it back and give yourself a chance here.
They have it 3rd down now inside their own territory now at the 49-yard line. They're going to be 3rd and 30 from their own 49-yard line. Like you said, Travis, not many plays in the playbook to go 30 yards. See what happens, see what St. V dials up, as they're going to have 3 receivers on the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side as Kelker in the backfield with Carter. Takes a snap, does Carter, looking, misdirection here at the handoff. Dover over pursues, and number 10, Tyler Stevenson, brings him down at about the 40-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down. That was actually number 18, Ben Ham on the stop. The 1 and the 8 and the 10 look very similar.
Yeah, what they did is they ran counter and come backside. Again, they're not going to throw it 30 yards. They ran counter back. What a play by the free safety there. Open field tackle against an athlete. That's an underrated play. Unless you've done it, it's a very hard play to make. Great play, Ben Ham.
Ben Ham, the junior safety for the Dover Tornadoes. Great play to save from getting a first down. The snap is back to the punter for St. Vincent-St. Mary. They call for the fair catch, and that ball is going to go into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback for the Dover Tornadoes. Going to see the Dover offense here first time in the second half with 8:30 to go in the third quarter.
They're going to have to come tempo, Joe. They need to get a first down and really get comfortable and start moving the football. You're only down one score, but what it's more is you got to give that defense a rest. You got to move the football. You got to put the Irish on their heels and get downfield and really change the complexion of this game.
That's Dover Tornadoes. Now the offense needs to step up and move the ball down the field.
Yeah, a good combination of good defense by the Tornadoes and a couple key penalties against the Irish set the Tornadoes up for their first offensive drive here.
Stevenson goes in motion. Malk fakes it to him and then keeps it, and he is going to lose yardage. Actually, they're going to say he was down at about the 21-yard line. His forward momentum took him to the 21. David Robinson in on a stop for St. V.
What Dover did is tried to bring Stevenson in jet motion and then have TC Malk get up behind him there, and David Robinson would have none of it. He stuffed it back there deep.
8 minutes to go here, third quarter. St. V 8, Dover 7, as T.C. Malk is in at quarterback for the Dover Tornadoes. Connor McGarry at tailback. Two receivers split here to the near side is Matthew Dumermuth and Jake Jones, and two on the far side is Tyler Stevenson and Joey Farthing. And we have actually three receivers now as T.C. Malk takes it, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Not much going on for T.C. Malk and the Dover offense running the football off the left side of that offensive line.
Trying to go the 5 wide and spread you out. You had 3 to the far side, 2 to the near side, and hit the quarterback draw up the middle. Nothing doing there. It's going to be third down and medium for the Tornadoes. They desperately need a first down.
Third down and 7 now at their own 23-yard line for the Dover Tornadoes. Coming up on 7:15 to go here, third quarter. Dover trails 8-7 to St. Vincent-St. Mary. Three receivers split here to the near side. One on the far side, McGarry in the backfield to the right of T.C. Malk, the quarterback. Malk takes a snap, looking. It's going to be a misdirection handoff to Connor McGarry. He's back across the left side of that offensive line, gets nowhere. Going to bring up fourth down for Dover.
Little counter action there out of the Tornadoes, but you got to get the backside sealed. They couldn't get it done. McGarry runs hard, but couldn't pick up the first down. Dover's going to have to punt it back to the Irish offense.
The Irish very big up front on that defensive line, 180, 230, 290, and 200 pounds. Their linebackers, 180, 210, 175. They have some big athletes there, do the St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish.
Yeah, they're big up front.
Lucas Lane back to kick the ball away for Dover. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick as Sean Lodge takes it, fields it at his 30-yard line, and is up to the 40. To the 45, breaks out of one tackle, gets driven into Dover territory by number 56 of the Dover Tornadoes. That's going to be Brett DeVault on the stop, but inside Dover territory for Sean Lodge at about the 48-yard line.
Sean Lodge picks it up off of bounds, got his momentum going, takes it in Dover territory. Dover's defense, their bread and butter, is going to have to get a stop once again.
Dover's defense played a great football game here tonight. The offense can't get things going for the Tornadoes. We'll see what happens here on this drive as St. Vincent-St. Mary is starting their drive. 1st and 10 inside Dover territory at the 48-yard line. 6:14 to go here, third quarter. Shotgun formation. One wide receiver on each side of the formation. It's going to be a handoff here to number 2, DeAnthony Kelker. He gets nowhere. Maybe a pickup of one, Connor McGarry on the stop for the Tornadoes.
Little counter action. They pulled the right side guard and tackle across the formation, try to get up inside. McGarry would have none of it. Makes the stop, 2nd down and 9. Dover defense has played a whale of a game today so far.
They have 2nd and 9 from the Dover 47-yard line. 5:47 to go here in the third quarter. Dover trails 8-7. Sean Lodge comes split here to the near side. Terrell Hobson to the far side. Two backs in the backfield with quarterback Markel Carter. In the shotgun, he takes a snap. He's going to hand up. They're going to fake the handoff this time as Carter rolls out to the far side, getting pressure, and he's going to underthrow his receiver, and it looked like number 5 for the Dover Tornadoes. That is Gunnar Stutzman in on the coverage for the Tornadoes.
They're running a little boot package there, trying to get him out of there. Leaked the fullback out into the flats. Great coverage by the Tornadoes. Really a smart play by Carter, throwing at the feet. Live to die another day.
3rd down and 9 now at the Dover 47-yard line for St. Vincent-St. Mary. The defense, like you said, Travis, has played a whale of a football game today as they have only allowed St. V in the end zone once as they come out now 3rd and 9 with 3 receivers to the far side, 1 here on the near side with Kelker in the backfield with Markel Carter, the quarterback. He takes a snap, does Carter. Looking, has Kelker flared out to about the 45-yard line, gets shoved out of bounds. Going to bring up 4th down for St. Vincent-St. Mary. Another stop for the Dover Tornadoes.
Dover there shows blitz late, brings DeVault into the B gap. He gets pressure there, forces him to get rid of it early, gets him out of bounds. 4th down. They're probably going to play field position and punt it here, Joe. Yeah, they are. Here they go.
So the punter, Nick Bertolini, comes on for the Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish to punt the football away back to, is that number 10 for the Dover Tornadoes, Tyler Stevenson, the 6', 160-pound junior, as his feet are planted on his own 10-yard line. Bertolini fields the low snap, gets a high end-over-end kick as Stevenson calls for a fair catch. It takes a bounce at about the 15-yard line, and that's where it's going to be downed. They're saying it was downed at the 16-yard line for the Dover Tornadoes. 1st and 10 now, deep in their own territory. Head down to the sidelines, talk with Adam Saweski. And Adam, the offense really needs to get something going here. Keep the defense fresh, give them time to get a breather, and try to get some points on the board.
Yeah, as you guys have mentioned, the Dover defense, they've played a whale of a game. It's just the offense just can't seem to get a sustained drive to give those guys a break, which could turn to be detrimental for the Dover Tornadoes as the Irish are wearing them down.
Yeah, the Irish are wearing them down, of course, here as Aiden Hall comes back into the game now at quarterback as the quarterback in Mitchell Martin, and it's going to be a little swing pass out here to J.J. Barton, the sophomore, all the way out close to midfield. It's going to be, he's going to be out of bounds at about the 42-yard line, enough for an Adams board. 1st down for the Dover Tornadoes.
Barton comes in motion. They hit him on a little wheel route down the sideline. Nice delivery from Aiden Hall. They pick up a 1st down, and J.J. Barton wasn't looking to get out of bounds there, Joe. He wanted contact.
He took and lowered his shoulder and he gets finally shoved out of bounds at about they're calling it the 43-yard line now for the Dover Tornadoes. They come out in 5 wide. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 here on the near side. Aiden Hall in at quarterback. Shotgun, he takes a snap, looking, has a little bit of pressure, rolls here to the near side, has Jake Jones wide open, misses it, and now he fires it, is almost intercepted by the St. V defender. Looks like that was number 17?
Number 17, Kai White, the corner there.
He almost picked it off. He had Jake Jones here at about the 45-yard line, threw it a little bit late. Kai White jumped the route a little bit, almost picked it off.
Trying to fit it into a tight window there. Luckily, he threw it through the fastball, and Kai White couldn't hold on to it. Dover 2nd down and 10 here on the 43.
4:32 to go here in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers here to the near side, 2 on the far side. Hall in the shotgun again. Takes a snap. Now he's going to take off running. He's up here to the 45. Out to the 50. Inside St. V territory, but there is a flag on the field, and it looks like it's going to be against the Dover Tornadoes. Let's see what the call is as they have a hold against the Dover Tornadoes. Going to back him up after the nice run by Aiden Hall.
McVicker, the left guard there, he's not happy with that call. He went to the referee and said, really? The referee said, yeah, hold it. Back it up 10.
So it's going to be 2nd down again for the Dover Tornadoes after Aiden Hall runs the ball into St. V territory. And a holding call backs him up. Again, 2nd down for the Dover Tornadoes. They trail St. V 8-7 with 4:15 to go here in the third quarter. 3 receivers here to the near side. 1 on the far side with Martin in the backfield with Aiden Hall. Aiden Hall takes a snap, looking, fires over here to the middle of the field, and that ball is behind his intended receiver, number 9, Joey Farthing, and falls innocently to the turf here at Crater Stadium. Bring up 3rd down.
A little late and a little behind was Hall. It's going to be 3rd down and a long way, and Dover desperately needs to pick up a 1st down here. They're going to have to get it in the middle of the field, maybe a little combo route. They got to pick up some yardage here.
3rd down and 19 from their own 34-yard line. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Dover trails 8-7. Been a whale of a football game here at Crater Stadium. 3rd Division III, Region 9 playoff action. Shotgun formation. Martin in the backfield with Aiden Hall as Barton goes in motion to the far side of the field. Hall looking, has a receiver and throws behind him again. That's number 81, David Denny, and that's going to bring up first down. If he hits him in stride, he may get to the first down marker, but he throws it behind his tight end.
A little late and low there out of Hall, but David Robinson provided the pressure, was in Hall's face, couldn't allow him to get his full delivery. Lucas Lane needs to get a good punt off here for the Tornadoes and flip the field. They've been playing with the slanted field this way. Dover's got to flip it if they want to win this football game.
Lucas Lane, a 6'3", 180-pound junior punter for the Dover Tornadoes, almost gets that one blocked as well. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick fielded at about the 25-yard line as Lodge takes it to the far sideline. We're going to have a flag on the play. It's going to be a block in the back on number 25 for St. V. He shoved the Dover defender about 5 yards down the field.
Yeah, he shoveled the middle linebacker, Tyler Little, in the back there to spring the free, but that's going to be a spot foul. That's going to back him up. That's just what the doctor ordered if you're the Dover defense. They got to get a 3-and-out here and get the ball back.
Adam, that play happened right in front of you on the sidelines. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Crockers here in Dover. And, Adam, that block in the back happened right in front of you.
Yeah, that's one of those plays that was almost like it was on a stage because it was out in front of everyone and there was nobody around. Very easy call for the officials to make.
I wasn't looking behind the play, but I saw it out of the corner of my eye, so I know it was coming as the flag was thrown. The St. V Fighting Irish take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line with the lead at 8-7 with 3:45 to go, third quarter.
You got to think the Irish are going to be happy just to pound it. You know, that they've stayed pretty ground-oriented. They're going to be happy just to run the football. Dover's defense got to get a couple stops here. You got to win first down.
Lindberger in the backfield in the shotgun with Carter at quarterback. They're going to hand off to him into the middle of that defensive line and pick up a couple of yards. Going to bring up second down for St. Vincent-St. Mary.
It's an absolute street fight at the line of scrimmage, Joe. Both offensive line and defensive line from both teams really battling up front.
What happens in the bottom of those piles?
What happens in the bottom of the piles? That's left to be unsaid on the air. You don't want to know what happens down there.
It's
for men.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of crazy stuff goes on at the bottom of the pile in high school football, college football, NFL football. I wouldn't want to be on the bottom of a pile.
You know, my mom told me one year, years after I was done playing, she goes, I thought you all just laid there like pickup sticks and got up. I'm like, yeah, that's what happens, Mom.
Second down and 6 at your own 23-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout on the field, a Kaufman Realty timeout. We'll take it with them back to Crater Stadium after this. You're listening to high school football right here on Z Country 99.9. Back out here at Crater Stadium, 3:01 to go, third quarter. St. V leads Dover 8-7. A real quick Kime scoreboard. Hubbard up on New Philadelphia 18-7. West Holmes blasting Southview 48-0. Carrollton up on Cambridge 23-21. Indian Valley expands their lead 24-6 over Philo. And Claymont leads Newcomerstown 27-7 in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for St. Vincent-St. Mary. 3 receivers here on the near side as Carter is going to throw a little screen pass out here to Sean Lodge as he gets out past the 30, close to the 35-yard line. That's going to be enough for an Adams board first down.
We're going to have 2 penalties here, Joe. One on the far side, one on the near side. They're going to have to sort this out.
And they have another one here. How they sort it. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct or a sideline warning, and it's going to be a flag against St. V after the play was over. So we're going to have offsetting, and then they're going to take the sideline flag after that. Let's see here what the call is. Adam, that happened right in front of you.
The Irish are backing up, Joe.
Adam, what's the call here on the sidelines, Adam, as they're going to have offset? It's going to be a sideline warning. They're going to call it on Dover. No, the hold is against St. Vincent-St. Mary. Let's see if we can figure this out. A dead ball, unsportsmanlike against St. Vincent-St. Mary.
On the bench?
Yeah, guys, the offensive coordinator is out there for the Irish right now. He was none too happy with someone on the bench as he turned and let them know that they just need to be quiet and let the game be played.
So, wow, backs them up way deep in their own territory now. They are in the shadow of the goalpost now. Huge penalty for St. V.
That's a huge penalty, especially when you're a running team. When you get behind the sticks, it's not conducive to running your offense. So it's second down, which they keep the down, but it's going to be second down a long way. The Dover defense desperately needs to stop here.
So it's going to be second down and forever for St. Vincent-St. Mary. They come out with 3 wide receivers on the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side as Carter is at quarterback for the Irish. He takes a snap. It's going to be a little stop route here for Terrell Hobson. Makes one guy miss and then gets hit by a couple other defenders, led by number 54.
Number 54, Tyler Little, the middle backer, come out there to make the tackle.
And number 7 in there as well. That's T.C. Malk on the stop. Brings up third down and about 11 now for the St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish.
Dover's playing that zone, so they're backed off a little bit, but that's a really nice read and a really nice play by a middle linebacker to get out there and make that tackle for about a 4-yard gain. Really good play, Tyler Little, number 54.
2 receivers to the far side, 2 here on the near side. Shotgun formation with Lindberger in the backfield with Markel Carter, the quarterback. Dover makes some adjustments on the defensive line. Lodge goes in motion. It's going to be a little jet sweep handoff to Lodge over the left side of that offensive line, or the right side of that offensive line, and Dover swarms to the football, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Just what the doctor ordered. If you're Keith Wakefield and your defense, they run jet. You fill the alley. Ben Ham, the free safety, comes up there, makes the play. That alley's between the tackle and the wide receiver there. He's filling that alley with a vengeance, makes the tackle. Dover's getting the ball back, probably in good field position here.
Dover probably going to be one of their best drives, starting field position, as number 10, Tyler Stevenson, is about midfield, inside St. V territory to field this punt from their punter, Bertolini. It's going to be a high spiraling kick. He's going to call for a fair catch, and he has it inside his own territory at about the 46-yard line. That's where Dover will take all over. Great field position here, Travis. They need to really get some points with 1:17 to go here, third quarter.
Yeah, nothing to panic here, but you got to put a drive together. You don't need to get outside your offense. It's still the third quarter. You're only down 1. All you need is a field goal to win. But what you got to do is execute. You got to get offense. You got to steal linebackers. You got to find a way to move the chains and get the ball into the end zone.
We'll see who comes out for quarterback for the Dover Tornadoes. It looks like it's going to be number 7, T.C. Malk, and, of course, number 32, Connor McGarry in there as well, the 5'8", 185-pound senior. T.C. Malk, a senior as well, at 6'1", 170. They come out 5 wide. 3 receivers here to the near side, 2 on the far side. Malk takes it, looks it, fires it over the middle, has Tyler Stevenson inside St. V territory, down close to the 40-yard line, and that's going to be enough for an Adams board first down.
A diving catch there by the junior wide receiver, number 10, Tyler Stevenson. Dover looks like to go a little tempo. Malk overseeing Coach If to get the play. They're coming back. First down, plus territory, Dover.
Dover 1st and 10 at the St. V 41-yard line, trailing 8-7 here at Crater Stadium. Under a minute to go, third quarter.
That's one of the first throws we've seen on first down out of Dover tonight.
So used to seeing Dover throw it 30, 40 times a game. This year they have went to the run game, and it's worked well for them. 9-0 on the season as Joey Farthing split out to the far side. Now steps off the line of scrimmage. Malk takes a snap, looking, fires over the middle of the field, has his receiver, and that's going to be number 14, Jake Jones, down about the 31-yard line. Another Adams board first down.
They're attacking the seams there in the zone from the Irish. They like that seam. They also had McGarry on the bubble, so look for that later in this drive. He was open on the bubble in the flats.
So Dover moving into St. V territory, 1st and 10 at the St. V 31-yard line, 25 seconds to go here, third quarter.
Malk went a little sidearm there to deliver that football, gets it in there.
They're going to stay 5 wide, 2 receivers here on the near side, 3 on the far side. Malk in the shotgun formation. He looking, gets a little bit of pressure, rolls out here to the near side, still has plenty of time, fires it on the near side of the line, and he has his receiver, and it is going to be caught there by number 14, Jake Jones. Going to bring up second down, about a 5-yard gain.
Got to give credit to the offensive line there, Joe. I know they only rushed 4, but they held up, gave Malk time. Jones finally works open. They get it to him on the sideline for the catch.
That's going to do it for the third quarter here at Crater Stadium. The fourth quarter is football playoffs right here on Z Country 99.9.
Dr. Nathan Springer is in the business of making smiles, specializing in braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Dr. Springer provides smiles that can be recognized anywhere. Just look at the winning smile on some of the players. Compliments of Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics. Hey, that smile of pride on the face of mom and dad might be from Dr. Springer too. Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics in the business of making smiles at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia.
And Travis McClellan.
Back out here at Crater Stadium, the fours are in the air as it's the fourth quarter of a playoff game. Week 11, the Dover Tornadoes, they trail St. V 8-7, but they have the football 2nd and 5 at the St. V 26-yard line. TC Malk, again, 5 wide, 3 here on the near side as Malk takes a snap, and he is going to get, nope, he gets out of it, almost dropped in his backfield, has a wide open receiver. That's going to be number 4, Jake Jones, into the end zone, touchdown, but there is a flag on the field.
Hats off. It looks like maybe he went out of bounds. When the side judge hats off, usually they step out of bounds and come back in. I think they're going to call that a no catch.
Jake Jones had the catch, went into the end zone for a touchdown. Like Travis said, the hat comes off, and that might be an illegal touch, or he comes out of bounds, didn't re-engage on the field before he touched the football. Let's see what the call is by the white hat. Illegal touching by
Dover. To touch it. It looks like that's what they're calling. That's really a backbreaker for the Tornadoes. It takes points off the board and backs them up.
Great job by T.C. Malk to get out of that sack deep in his own territory. Rolls out to the far side, finds Jake Jones. Unfortunately, out of bounds when he caught it. He went out of bounds before he caught it, came back in. So that's going to be a penalty. Back him up. It's going to be 2nd down now for the Dover Tornadoes. Shotgun formation again. 3 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Malk has it, looking, gets pressure, and he's going to throw it here to the middle. Has Connor McGarry, and he's out past the 40-yard line to the 42-yard line. T.C. Malk made something out of nothing right there, Travis.
That was probably a little bit of ill-advised throw, but he completes it to McGarry. They keep the clock rolling, but it's going to be 3rd down a long way. What a back-breaking call for the Tornadoes there on the far side. Takes points off the board.
7, Division III, Region 9 playoffs. Dover has it 3rd and 16. They're going to come out. T.C. Malk is going to hand it to Aiden Hall.
Joey's
he has Farthing in the end zone. Touchdown! Joey Farthing from 37 yards out. A little trickeration from the Dover Tornadoes. T.C. Malk hands it to Aiden Hall. He finds Joey Farthing in the end zone for the touchdown.
2 quarterbacks in there. They broke the huddle, got up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Coach's man noticed it, but it's hard to get that information into your defense. Dover runs a little trick play. Touchdown, Tornadoes.
Trickeration by the Dover Tornadoes as they take the lead now 13-8 with 11:04 to go here in the football game. As they come out, they're going to go for 2. Are the Tornadoes. They come out with Farthing split here to the near side. Jones on the far side. McGarry in the shotgun with T.C. Malk at quarterback. Going to be a timeout on the field taken by the Dover Tornadoes, and it's going to be a Kaufman Realty timeout. We'll take it with him. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to High School Football right here on Z Country 99.9.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Every property is unique. The Kaufman staff offers different methods of sale to ensure you earn top dollar for your property, whether it's a traditional listing or a live auction. Whichever method of sale works best for you is the method of sale used for you. Simply call 330-852-4111 to schedule your free consultation today. Again, to earn top dollar for your property, give Kaufman Realty a call or visit kaufmanrealty.com.
Back out here at Crater Stadium, the Dover Tornadoes have taken the lead 13-8 on a 37-yard touchdown pass from Aiden Hall to Joey Farthing as the Tornadoes are going to go for 2. Malk takes a snap, looking, throw back, and it is going to be good for the 2-point conversion number 4, Matt Gigax, with a 2-point conversion, makes the score 15-8, a 7-point lead for the Dover Tornadoes.
Tight end delay out of the Tornadoes, a staple in the wing tee. You almost saw it coming. 2-point conversion, Tornadoes, puts them up. Now
Tight end delay like he does on onside kicks. He was trying to put the tee up. I didn't know what he meant there, trying to tee somebody up.
I was calling my shot like Babe Ruth. I was pointing to the outfield there.
So the Dover Tornadoes take the lead 15-8 with 11:04 to go here in the football game. What a play, some trickeration by the Dover Tornadoes with the 37-yard touchdown pass to Joey Farthing from Aiden Hall, who got the ball handed off to him by T.C. Malk, the other quarterback.
Yeah, what a play. Little imagination there on the Tornadoes. I look for Dover to squib kick this here, keep it on the ground, keep it out of the dangerous hands of the deep men here.
Little 3-step drop for Lucas Lane, the kicker. It's going to be a little squib kick through the middle. He drilled it, though, and it's going to be fielded like a shortstop at the 10-yard line by Lodge. He's up here to the 15, to the 20, to the 30. Jumps the defender out to the 40, and he gets shoved down and dragged down at the 45-yard line by number 34, Jackson Storm.
Little Jack, what Lodge did there really well. He's down and he's hurt, but he was patient. He waited on his blockers to get set up. He didn't run full speed. He hit the hole. Almost broke it, Joe.
Sean Lodge still down on the field for St. V as he was dropped by Jackson Storm. Looks like it's a leg injury. He's hobbling off the field under his own power, but the trainers will attend to him. But the Dover Tornadoes get in the end zone and take the lead. What they can do here as St. V has the football, 1st and 10. As we're going to have a timeout, it's going to reset the play clock. Officials didn't like where that was, so they're going to pause the action here. Again, 15-8. The Dover Tornadoes lead Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary here at Crater Stadium. Shotgun formation. Out of a tackle, gets past the 45-yard line to about the 47-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down.
They're running counter there. They pulled the left guard and the left tackle. Simon Lorenz, number 58, knifes in there and gets him on the ground. Great play there out of a defensive tackle.
10:37 to go here in the football game. The Dover Tornadoes 15, St. Vincent-St. Mary 8. 2nd down and 8 to go on their own 47-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield with quarterback Markel Carter. Receiver split to the far side. Receiver split here on the near side. It's going to be a quick short route over to the far side of the field, and that's going to be number 22 for St. Vincent-St. Mary, and that is Jason Walter on the receiver.
Run those little stop routes. They're happy to take that short yardage.
Enough for an Adams board. 1st down for the Irish. And they have it inside Dover territory now at the 42-yard line, trailing 15-8 to the Dover Tornadoes. Shotgun formation. Receiver here on the near side, that's Terrell Hobson. And a receiver on the far side, that's Jason Weller. 2 backs in the backfield with Carter at quarterback. The hand is to Lindberger off the left side of that offensive line. Makes a couple guys miss. Gets out past the 30-yard line. Going to be enough for an Adams board. 1st down for the Fighting Irish.
Lindberger, the 5'11", 210-pound senior, runs it hard. They're getting that counter action. They like to get it backside. He runs hard, gets the 1st down.
Carter still in at battling some injuries for the Fighting Irish, but Carter's done a nice job for the Irish. Shotgun, 2 receivers, 1 on each side of the field, 2 backs in the backfield. The hand again to the running back. This time it looks like it's going to be Lindberger again out past the 25-yard line. They're going to say he was down at the 25. 2nd down now and 5 for the Fighting Irish.
Offensive line for the Irish won the line of scrimmage there, pushed Dover defense back. 2nd down and 4 for the Irish. Dover's going to have to get a stop here. Got to get a win 2nd down. Get them in 3rd and medium.
2nd and 4 at the Dover 25. 8:45 to go here in the football game. Dover 15, St. Vincent and St. Mary 8. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers, 1 on each side of the field, and 2 backs in the backfield with Carter. Again, the hand is to Lindberger off the left side. He lowers his shoulder and gets out past the 20-yard line, and that's going to be another Adams board 1st down inside the Little Caesars red zone.
Number 50 there, the left guard, Riley Deffenbaugh, goes out and leads the way over the left side, and they hammer it up in there with Lindberger and get the 1st down.
This is like a small college offensive line. They go 305, 275, 250, 302, and 275 up front for St. V. Some big boys leading the way.
There's some beef up there.
8:13 to go here in the football game. Dover 15, St. V 8. Shotgun formation again. Hobson split to the far side. Lodge back in the game. Split here to the near side. They hand it off to Lindberger again. He gets through all the way down close to the 10-yard line. There is a flag in. Looks like it could be a face mask on the Dover Tornadoes. We will see what the call is, but the flag came from the back judge.
It's going to be I don't know what he's going to call it. Maybe a block in the back. It's usually going to be a face mask or a hold from there. It's going to be the face mask.
It is going to be
face mask,
guys. Face mask on the Dover Tornadoes, 5-yard variety, not the personal foul, but still going to be an Adams board first down for St. Vincent-St. Mary.
The Dover defense, when Lindberger's fighting for extra yards, Joe, they're going to have to rip at the football and get it out here to get a stop. The powerful Irish offense, they're not going to do anything fancy here. They're going to try to sledgehammer you.
First and goal at the 6-yard line. I formation. Lindberger dotting that I. Receiver split to the far side.
Unbalanced left.
Carter looks, has the ball, and now hands it off to Lindberger off the left side. Lowers his shoulder, gets to the 5, and he is going to be short inside the 5-yard line, down to the 4-yard line, brings up second down.
Ham met him there in the hole, the free safety there. They've been going unbalanced and trying to hit backside. That time they go strong side, try to get it in the end zone.
2nd and 3, or 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line for the St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish. 7:15 to go here in the football game. Dover 15, St. Vincent-St. Mary 8. I formation. One wide receiver split here to the near side. That's Lodge. They're going to give it to Lindberger. I'm telling you, it's going to be a run, and that's exactly what it is. Lindberger has it into the end zone. Touchdown, George Lindberger from 3 yards out. And they're an extra point away from tying this football game up.
Unbalanced right. They got an extra lineman in on the right side, so their center, guard, tackle. They got the extra guy this way, and they run it right behind their big fullback, put it in the end zone with 6:55 to go. They're an extra point away from tying this thing up.
So their kicker, Nick Bertolini, in for the extra point, the 6'1", 180-pound junior. Right-footed kicker for St. V. Number 20, Tyler Knight, the holder. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good for the St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish. This ball game is tied at 15. We're going to take a timeout, a Kaufman Realty timeout, back to Crater Stadium. You're listening to High School Sports and Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
Hey there, sports fans. When it comes to taking care of the vehicle that transports your team, you expect it to be done with speed and accuracy. This is Phil Miller from the Parkway Quick Lane. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my team at Parkway Quick Lane deliver you the winning combination to keep your vehicle on the road and safe. If your vehicle needs to get off the sideline and back in the game, visit the Parkway Quick Lane for your next service appointment.
Here we go.
Playoffs right here on 99.9 Z Country.
55 to go here in the football game. George Lindberger with a 3-yard touchdown run to tie this ball game up. As Dover's going to get the football back now, as Mitchell Martin and Sean Baumberger firm murder across the turf. And Dover,
that's a live football.
That's a live football. You got to pick that up, and that is picked up at about the 3-yard line. Dover's going to have terrible field position. A little mental mistake there from the Dover returner.
Yeah, you got to field the football there. I understand they want to let it go back to the deep guys. One of those guys had to pick it up. Mitchell Martin and Connor McGarry, a little miscommunication back there, puts Dover offense in a hole.
McGarry let it go through the wickets. Mitchell Martin wasn't sure to pick it up, and he did finally. Now they're going to have it 1st and 10 deep in their own territory at their own 8-yard line with the ball game tied here at 15. Shotgun formation. Aiden Hall back in the football game at quarterback. 3 receivers split here to the near side. 2 on the far side for Dover. Hall takes a snap, looking, takes off running. He's out here to the 10. And he gets past the 10-yard line to about the 13-yard line. Nice run. Made something out of nothing there for Aiden Hall.
You know, that was a call. He hit the back foot there and saw the pressure. St. Vincent's defensive line got upfield there. He hits the seam, picks up some yards, gets positive on first down, moves it out a little bit. You got to have room to operate.
2nd down and 6 now from their own 12-yard line. 4th quarter here at Crater Stadium, tied at 15. 6:21 to go in the down and scores on their last drive. Now Dover trying to answer back here as we have a timeout on the field, taken by the Dover Tornadoes. We'll take it with him. A Kaufman Realty timeout. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Southview 60-7. Carrollton up on Cambridge 37-21. Indian Valley extends their lead to 30-12. Tyson Pryor with 4 touchdown runs for the Braves as number 9 Joey Farthing gets the ball out past the 20-yard line, down close to the 25, enough for an Adams Board first down as we have an injured Irish player on the field. He pops back up. That's going to be number 4. That's Terrell Hobson, the free safety for the Fighting Irish. Going to be 1st and 10, though, from their own 26-yard line. 5:47 to go. Dover's in no hurry. The clock is on their side as long as they can get down close enough to either get a field goal or get the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they're just looking to work the clock. Farthing on the jet there, put his foot in the ground and got upfield, cut it up inside to pick up the first down.
Bunch receivers here on the near side, shotgun formation. Aiden Hall takes it. He makes one guy miss and gets driven down past the 25-yard line to about the 27-yard line. Going to bring up second down.
Just trying to outnumber him there to the boundary, Joe. You got quads this way and bring the quarterback with that extra blocker. Trying to pick up a first down, but only picked up one for the Tornadoes.
5:06 to go here in the football game. Dover St. V tied at 15. Division III, Region 9 playoffs. Week number 1 or week number 11 in the high school football playoffs here in Ohio. One of the best times of the year for high school football is when you're into the playoffs late in October, early November. High school football. 4:44 to go here in the football game. Shotgun formation. 5 receivers. Hall takes a snap looking, and he trips down at about the 20-yard line. And then number 52 falls on Aiden Hall late. And that was David Robinson, a 6'2", 290-pound senior, lands on Aiden Hall as he hobbles off the field. And now looks like T.C. Malk going to be into the game at quarterback. Aiden Hall limps off the field.
You know, this is a big play, Joe. You bring Malk in. I know he's been playing, but he hasn't played this series yet. You bring him in on 3rd and long, and Dover's offensive line is going to have to give him time. They got to pick up a first down here and give the Dover defense a break.
4:02 to go in the football game. 3rd and 15 at the Dover 21-yard line. T.C. Malk takes a snap. We're going to have a reverse to Joey Farthing, and it's not going to get anywhere. Out past to the 25-yard line. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The Dover Tornadoes are going to have to punt the football away.
The outside linebacker corner there for the Irish stays home. Joey gets on the reverse, but couldn't get the corner and gets him down. It's going to be 4th down and 12. They're going to have to punt it away. This is a huge punt here from junior Lucas Lane.
Lucas Lane on to punt the football away for the Dover Tornadoes. Going to have to get a nice long punt here to switch the field position for the Dover defense. It's going to be a high snap, but Lane gets it off. It's going to be a high end over end kick. Lodge fields it at the 45, puts it on the turf, and then falls on it just past the 45-yard line to about the 47-yard line. Sean Lodge almost turned it back over to the Dover Tornadoes.
Almost turned it over. That was huge. He dove back on it. That could have been a game changer. The Dover defense needs to get a turnover here because you know they're just going to jump. Lindberger drives for extra yards. Get in there and rip at it. Try to get it out. If you're the Tornadoes, got to get a stop.
Another TMK Valley Propane scoreboard update. Our first final of the night, West Holmes. They knock off Southview 60-14. West Holmes moves on to week number 12. Hubbard up on New Philadelphia 32-14 in the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers. Line, second down.
Pulling the guards there and folding them up in there, trying to lead. Their offensive line is winning the line of scrimmage right now, picking up 5 on first down.
Inside Dover territory at the 48-yard line. I formation. Two wide receivers split, one on each side of the field. Pitch for no gain brings up third down.
Really interesting call there. They were having success pounding it, went and tried to get it outside on the stretch, but couldn't get the corner on the Dover defense. McGarry gets out wide, reads his key, gets downhill C-gap, slows him up. Dover defense finishes him off. Huge first down here for the Dover D.
Third down and 5 at the Dover 48-yard line. They're going to come out in a shack. He takes a snap, looking, short stop route, picked off by the Tornadoes, number 7, T.C. Malk, all the way back into Dover territory. Big interception by the senior.
We talked about that in the second quarter, Joe. Remember when I said they're hitting that stop route? I said in the Strongsville game, Malk jumped one for a pick. He does it here again. First down, Dover.
A little deja vu for T.C. Malk. He saw it in the Strongsville game. He sees it tonight. He gets another big interception. The senior quarterback / defensive back makes a big play for the Dover defense.
Far be it for me to question a coach, Joe. I've not won or lost a game as a head coach, but I think that's 2 down territory for the Irish. 2 pounds, they more than likely pick up the first down. They try to go wide on one, then they have to throw. Malk makes a phenomenal play over there on the far side. First down, Dover.
And T.C. Malk stays in at quarterback. McGarry at tailback. As Barton comes in motion, they're going to hand off to Connor McGarry off the right side, gets all the way close to the 30-yard line. Going to bring up second down and short for the Tornadoes.
A little counter action there out of McGarry. Ryan McVicker, the right guard, pulls and gets a nice kick out for him. They pick up 5-6 yards there on first down. They got to get to about 35, 36 to 40 yards max for Lucas Lane to kick the game winner.
Second down and 4 from the 30-yard line. 1:27 to go here in the football game. T.C. Malk now under center. They're going to run the wing T, and they're going to give it to Connor McGarry off the right side, going to get very close to a first down. Going to bring up third down, though. It's going to be third down.
Late penalty.
And we have a late penalty flag. We'll see what happens here. Might have happened in the bottom of the pile. Let's see what happens. The clock is stopped at 1:13.
This is a huge call here, Joe. This is monumental.
The officials are talking about it. Big thanks to our video stream here tonight to Kent State Tuscarawas, Parkway Quick Lane. A personal foul. Face mask.
That's going to be the big 15-yarder, Joe. That's going to move Dover into close to field goal range.
That is going to be a 15-yard face mask penalty against the St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish.
If I'm the Tornadoes, I don't know that I put it in the air here. They're going to be right at field goal range. I'm going to probably run it 3 times, run the clock down. The Irish only have 2 timeouts, kick the game winner.
First and 10 at the St. Vincent-St. Mary 18-yard line for the Dover Tornadoes. Coming up on a minute to go here in the football game. Wing T formation as they give it to McGarry off the right side. He bounces it outside and gets driven out of bounds. As they went out of bounds, did Connor McGarry to bring up second down for the Dover Tornadoes. Under a minute to go at 59 seconds.
Just under a minute, but if you're Connor McGarry, you're just trying to make a play. I don't know if you go out of bounds there. Dover still has 1 timeout. We'll see what happens here for the Tornadoes.
So it's second down and 9. They say a 1-yard pickup for the Dover Tornadoes, but big mistake there by McGarry, the senior, to go out of bounds to stop the clock. A free timeout there for St. V. Again, a wing T formation, 1 receiver to the far side as Stevenson goes in motion. They hand it off to McGarry off the right side of that offensive line.
Ooh, he's running hard.
Gets over the defender on the ground, gets down close to the 5-yard line. Going to bring up third down and very short for the Dover Tornadoes. Timeout looks like it was taken on the field by St. V. A Kaufman Realty timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to High School Sports and Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
Tailgating season is here, so why not do it in style with a new vehicle from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. Bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Joel and the Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram team will help you shop and find the best deal for you. No hassle and no stress. Fall is the perfect time for a great deal. Your way, the right way. Visit Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.com and drive forward.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Back out here at Crater Stadium, Dover 15, St. V 15. Dover has it 3rd and 2 at the St. V 5-yard line with 53 seconds to go here in the football game. Dover trying to get points on the board here late in the football game as TC Malk still in at quarterback. Connor McGarry goes in motion, stops, and then they hand it the little toss play to Connor McGarry. Oh, he jumps at about the 3-yard line and gets stopped, but it's going to be enough for an Adams board first down. It's going to be 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line for the Dover Tornadoes.
1st and goal for the Tornadoes. They're going to get 3 to 4 cracks. Remember, they got a timeout. They're going to get 3 to 4 cracks from inside the 5.
So they're calling it 1st and goal at about the, is that the 3-yard line?
That's the 3-yard line, Joe, right on the 3.
Yeah, right about the 3-yard line for the Dover Tornadoes. They're actually calling it the 2-yard line. And we have another timeout on the field, and we will take it with a McCaufman Realty timeout back after this on Z Country 99.9.
Looking for a new place to grab a meal and relax? Crocker's Bar and Grill is the place to be for great food and fun. Crocker's is more than just ordinary bar food. Open 7 days a week, featuring great lunches starting at only $6 and a great dinner menu for dine-in or carry-out. Be sure to like Crocker's on Facebook for weekly specials, plus catch all the big college and pro games on the flat screens, and weekend deals on pizza and wings. Wear your orange and brown on Sundays for brown.
Back here at Crater Stadium, reset the scoreboard for you. 46 seconds to go. Dover 15, St. V 15. Dover has it 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Looking to get into the end zone. They stay in the wing T formation. Farthing split to the far side.
Nothing but McGarry here.
McGarry gets it off the right side. He jumps. No call from the end zone. No call from the. They're going to say he's down at the 1-yard line. I was waiting for the call of touchdown. They say he went down inside the 1-yard line for Connor McGarry. 2nd and goal now at about the half-foot line.
You got 2 more cracks here because you still have a timeout. You still got the timeout in the back pocket, so they're going to run it again with McGarry. There's no need really to rush here.
Yeah, no reason to rush here. You got plenty of time. 20 seconds to go here in the football game. Wing T formation. McGarry at fullback. He's going to get submarined and stopped. And he pops the ball out as TC Malk is able to recover it back at the 5-yard line. And Dover's going to have to call a timeout here on the field, and they will with 4 seconds to go in the football game. But a big turn of events there as Connor McGarry got submarine down at about the 3-yard line and coughs the ball up. Luckily, TC Malk came up with the fumble recovery, or that could have been disastrous for the Tornadoes.
That could have been disastrous. It's going to come down to the junior left leg of Lucas Lane here. Remember, they had a punt blocked earlier. You got to secure protection here, kick one through the uprights, and move on with the win. 6 seconds to go here for the Tornadoes.
They put 2 seconds back on the clock. It was down to 4. They put 2 on. 6 seconds with the no timeouts left. Lucas Lane going to try a field goal here. The ball's going to be spotted on.
The ball's on the 5.
It looks like the 5, so that's going to be a 22-yard field goal attempt for Lucas Lane, the kicker, the 6'3", 180-pound junior for the Dover Tornadoes. Again, 6 seconds to go here at Crater Stadium, Division III, Region 9 playoffs between the Dover Tornadoes and St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish. The ball's going to be spotted down by the holder, Jake Jones, the kicker, Lucas Lane, the left-footed kicker for the football game. Snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good for the Dover Tornadoes. 22-yard field goal for Lucas Lane.
Ice cold there by the junior.
3 seconds to go in the football game. The Dover Tornadoes take the lead 18-15. What a big kick from the junior kicker.
The junior kicker splits the uprights there. Now, Dover's got to get somebody on the ground. They're out of timeouts. 3 seconds left. You're going to squib it. You got to cover it here. You're going to see them reverse it, throw it all over the yard. Somebody's going to have to make a play, keep the safeties back, and get a stop, and Dover will move on to round 2.
So Dover with a 22-yard field goal from Lucas Lane, the junior kicker. Take the lead with 3 seconds to go here in the football game, 18-15. It's been a whale of a football game here at Crater Stadium tonight between St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish and the Dover Tornadoes.
You just got to make one tackle, Joe. What a football game we've had here tonight.
A lot of blowouts in the area with our local teams, but the Dover Tornadoes and St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish have played a war here at Crater Stadium to an almost sold-out crowd here at Crater Stadium. 3 seconds to go. They're going to squib the kick.
Joe, what if they onside kick it here?
If they onside kick it, we'll see what happens. Lucas Lane's about 3 yards off the football.
He's going to squib it.
A squib kick, and it's going to be a high pooch kick. Going to be fair caught.
Oh, he fumbled it!
It's going to be fumbled on the field.
The clock runs when you fumble.
And it's going to be down. There's time left on the clock. There should be time on the clock. He went down. There was about 2 seconds on the clock when he fell on the ground. The clock should have stopped with about 2 seconds to go in the football game. The officials are at the field at about the 30-yard line.
Dan is not happy.
Well, there was time on the clock. Dan can be unhappy about that, but I looked at the clock when he fell on it. There was 2 seconds on the clock when he fell on the football at about the 31-yard line. I
don't know, Joe. When you call fair catch and don't catch, as soon as you touch it, the clock starts.
Yeah, but as soon as he fell on it, the clock started. It was only about a 1 or maybe 2 second runoff.
3 seconds when we kicked.
Let's see what the officials there.
I think they're going to waive it.
The White Hats are meeting at about the White Hat and the rest of the officials are meeting at about the 30-yard line. Let's see what the call is here from the officials.
Dan is not happy.
They're saying
they're going to put time on the clock. It looks like
they are
Joe.
going to put time on the clock. Can't tell how many seconds. Add 3 seconds. They're calling it 3 seconds. I don't think it should have been 3 seconds. It should have been maybe 2 seconds or 1 second. I'm not sure that it matters, but you know, one time for one play, and we'll see how
they put 3 seconds back on the clock. Joey Farthing back there at free safety, the 6'4" senior. They're going to play. Watch for the laterals. Watch for all the chicanery. They don't have a quarterback that can throw at 65, so they're going to try to run a hook and ladder or something of that nature.
Some trickeration coming from the Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish, and he's going to fire it over here.
It's
on the ground, and it's incomplete, and that's going to be the football game. The Dover Tornadoes are going to advance to next week in week number 12 with an 18-15 win over the Fighting Irish of St. Vincent-St. Mary. Here tonight at Crater Stadium.
We saw, Joe. What a football game.
What a great football game. And we have seen a whale of an action, a lot of action here tonight at Crater Stadium. And the Dover Tornadoes, what a win.
They survive.
Oh, what a win for the Dover Tornadoes. Another hard-fought win for the Tornadoes.
One of the most physical games for that field goal. Dover survives. This region is absolute bananas.
It is brutal region. Region number 9 is right up there with the best regions in high school football here in the state of Ohio. There's a couple regions that we can speak of because we see it week in and week out. Region 17 in Division 5 is really good. Division 3, Region 9 is really good. Of course, you have the big school division and Division 1. Those regions are pretty good as well. But for small school football, Division 3, Region 9, one of the best in high school football.
Absolutely. Nothing to take away. There's in this region, there's probably 4 or 5 of the teams in the top 10 in the state in Division 3 in this region, and it's just an absolute, just to get out of this region, you got to bring the stuff because it's just a war. It's a gauntlet to get out of Region 9.
Correct. Congratulations to the Dover Tornadoes as they move on to week number 12, 18-15 over St. Vincent-St. Mary. We're going to take a timeout here at Crater Stadium, collect our thoughts, and get ready to announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game here at Crater Stadium. Again, final score, the Dover Tornadoes 18, St. Vincent-St. Mary 15. Back after this on Z Country 99.9.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Since the inception of the Times Reporter Best of the Best campaign, you have voted us the best real estate company in Tuscarawas County. Hi, I'm Jan McInturf, and I want to thank you for your continued support. We think Tuscarawas County is the best place to live, work, and play, and the McInturf team of realtors are committed to making sure you are satisfied with your home buying and selling experience. If a new home is in your plans, make the call to McInturf Realty and find out why our clients think we're the best. Online at McInturfRealty.net or call 330-364-SOLD.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we won one.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our locations in downtown New Philadelphia or Sugar Creek, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, we'd like to wish all of the area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
Busy schedule? Check out Benson's Heat and Eat section with a variety of entrees and sides for you to choose from. And don't forget, Monday through Friday from 4 to 6, Benson's culinary team prepares hot, made-from-scratch dinners, complete with garden salad and bread and butter. Just call ahead to Benson's Market and Catering, 207 North Worcester Avenue in Dover.
The certified public accountants at Moore Niedenthal Incorporated believe in the value of relationships. Moore Niedenthal has been in business for over 40 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Moore Niedenthal can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the new Moore Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
It is good for the Dover Tornadoes. 22-yard field goal.
Now back to the field with Joe Geckler and Travis McClelland.
Final score from Crater Stadium tonight, 18-5 tonight in a whale of a football game. Travis, it came down to a 22-yard field goal, as you just heard, to end the football game.
Yeah, absolutely. This game was a whale of a game. If you wouldn't have told people this was a 2-15 matchup, you would have thought this was 1-2. Both teams, two sledgehammers going at it. Dover is a field goal better tonight.
What a football game here tonight. Again, the Dover Tornado Band out here celebrating. The fans still here, and the St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish at the far end here to our left as they are talking with their head coach, and the team is now gathered up here and walking off as the Dover Tornado Band comes out to play their fight song as they win 18-15. We're going to welcome in Adam Saweski here as we get your thoughts, Adam. The Dover defense played a great football game here tonight. The Dover defense played a great football game here tonight as they bowed their back a bunch of times, but they did not let St. V get in the end zone but twice. The Dover offense finally got things going, sparked by a T.C. Malk interception.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. This was a 48-minute football game, and it was from start to finish. It was a football game, and just the resiliency of the Dover defense, constantly putting the offense in position to get for the game winner.
Adam, I think this was a 5-star classic. I don't think you could tell people this was a 2 versus 15 matchup. Down on the field where you did a great job all night being in position. What was it like at the line of scrimmage down there for you?
Oh, it was called a knuckle fest. Those guys, both sides of the ball, they left it all on the field tonight, and they're going to know they played this football game, and that's just a classic Division III, Region 9 playoff football game that we just witnessed.
Absolutely. Adam, we talked about it. Region 9 is one of the toughest regions in all of high school football. A lot of blowouts in local area teams tonight with some big wins, but this game here tonight really lived up to the hype.
Oh, absolutely. And I think everybody that knows anything about football, when they saw 2 versus 15, those numbers didn't mean anything because St. Vincent-St. Mary is a far cry from a 15 seed in high school football. Oh. And it showed tonight, with the play of that George Limburger.
Yeah.
He's a brute.
He is.
He was physically wearing down that good Dover defense. Fun to watch. This was just an old-fashioned good.
And final score from Crater Stadium, Dover 18, St. Vincent-St. Mary 15. Back to wrap it up after this. You're listening to High School Football Playoffs right here on Z Country 99.9.
Every sports fan enjoys seeing that big collision on the football field. But what's not so enjoyable is when your vehicle is involved in a collision or an automobile accident. That's where Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia can help. Gillen Body Shop offers an experienced staff that does the job right the first time and backs all their work with a 100% guarantee on all completed repairs. When unpredictable repairs from an auto accident are needed, make the right choice and contact Gillen Body Shop. Gillen Body Shop. Find them on Facebook or stop by Cary Avenue in New Philly.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. I am Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call 330-795-0334.
Looking for a new place to grab a meal and relax? Crocker's Bar and Grill is the place to be for great food and fun. Crocker's is more than just ordinary bar food. Open 7 days a week, featuring great lunches starting at only $6 and a great dinner menu for dine-in or carry-out. Be sure to like Crocker's on Facebook for weekly specials, plus catch all the big college and pro games on the flat screens, and weekend deals on pizza and wings. Wear your orange and brown on Sundays for Browns pregame, including food and drink specials. Football season is the best time to stop into Crocker's Bar and Grill in Dover.
The Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Services Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll Counties is an agency established for the purpose of planning, funding, monitoring, and evaluating contracted mental health, alcohol, and drug treatment services. Services across 4 local agencies are available for county residents regardless of ability to pay. Mental health and physical health are connected, and taking care of both is a requirement for your well-being. Go to adamhtc.org for more information. Adams Board, supporting your journey to wellness.
Now back to the field with Joe Geckler and Travis McClelland.
Back out here at Crater Stadium one final time. Again, the Dover Tornadoes 18, the Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish/Fighting LeBrons 15. The Dover Tornadoes move on to Week 12 of the high school football playoffs. And we'll get our final thoughts here first from Adam Soweski. Adam, your final thoughts of the football game here tonight.
Well, as I said before, it was one of those football games. It's definitely playoff football. And from this point forward, you're going to expect nothing less than what you saw tonight, even though it's going to be hard to match the performance of both of these teams tonight on the field. But a great win for the Dover Tornadoes. This was a very good football team they beat tonight.
And, Adam, also I want your vote live on the air for our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Your vote goes to who?
My vote would go to, I'll tell you what, I kind of got swayed at the break a little bit there. It was the basically the game-sealing interception. TC Mulk would be my selection for the Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game.
Well, great job all night long. We call Shannon that all night long, but, man, you did a great job doing social media. Brought to you by Crockers here in Dover. My guy to my left, Travis McClellan, you saw your alma mater with a big win over St. V here tonight. Your final thoughts and your vote for Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game.
Final thoughts is, wow, what an opening round of the football game, and if you're the OHSAA, that bids your case when you see a five-star classic like this. This will go down in Dover high school history as one of the games, and it was absolute two sledgehammers going at it all night long. Nobody giving an inch, battling at the line of scrimmage, great open field tackling, great running of the football. We had a little excitement there. We had a block punt for a safety, a little trick play for a touchdown. It had everything, Joe. What a football game.
Yeah, it was a great football game. And, sir, your final vote for the Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game.
My vote is, I'm going to align with my man Adam. He knows what he's talking about. Interception. We talked about it in the second quarter that he was going to jump one of those, and he did, and put the Tornadoes on his back, and they got him the field goal, 22-yard field goal from Lucas Lane for the sealer.
Yeah, what a great football game, and I will make it unanimous and announce as our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game is going to be number 7, TC Mulk, the senior quarterback / defensive back for the Dover Tornadoes here tonight in a big win, 18-15, and they will have a
winner of Aurora and Ravenna.
It'll be Aurora. It'll be right here at Crater Stadium next week on Friday night. Of course, Crater Stadium hosts their second football game, playoff game of the season, and we will announce our playoff schedule next week as we get ready for the pairings to come out and everything. We will look for everything to see what we're going to do schedule-wise, and we will announce that on our social media, of course, WTUZ, Big Z Sports on Facebook, at Twitter, at Big_Z Sports, on Instagram as well. Big thanks also to Claxon Communications tonight, Parkway Quick Lane, and Kent State Tuscarawas for our live stream on our YouTube channel. You can go to our YouTube channel, guys, WTUZ Big Z Sports on YouTube. Watch all of our live streams that we do for play-by-play. Big thanks to the Claxton Communications crew tonight. Great job, as always. Again, final score here tonight. The Dover Tornadoes, 18. The Akron St. Vincent-St. Mary Fighting Irish, 15. In the Division III, Region 9 playoffs here at Crater Stadium. Again, our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game, TC Mulk. And we'll head back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Studios for our DAC Vitamins and Minerals postgame show with Chris Kale and Nick McWilliams. Good night from Crater Stadium.
School football play-by-play action. Today's broadcast was presented by Kent State University at Tuscarawas and Parkway Quick Lane. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube for our next presentation of high school football. Follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter, at Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.